McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 welcome to another week of Big D Energy right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. Terry Foster, Detroit sports legend.
I'm going to say something I've never said to you before.
What's that?
I'm happy to see you.
What?
Oh, you know why?
What?
I thought I saw you running across the street like 20 minutes ago, and because you kind of waddle when you run, like you're about to
Because I got a backpack on my shoulder,
then, I didn't see you for 20 minutes. I said, damn. Neal must have got hit by a car, and he's dead now. But then you rose from the dead, and here you are.
Old Neal Ruhl's got it. I shook that
still
off.
do the show. Even if you got hit by a car, you still do it.
Old Neal Ruhl's got it always,
Phoenix on the back of the ambulance.
Oh, you hit me with an SUV? So what?
No
Right.
problem. Yeah.
I got this.
Still got to do this show. T-Foss, what's up, man?
I'm very happy today. I had a wonderful weekend.
Shout
Yes.
out.
I did something I bet nobody here does. I went to the Canadian wine country and had a blast.
Look at this guy.
I've only been to Canada like twice.
Yeah. And I looked for American plates for the 4 different places we went to. I didn't see one.
Really?
Nobody from over here was over there. You're missing out on something.
Well, isn't it on
It's
fire?
fun.
I'm not a huge wine guy, though. You know, like...
Well, we're not going to see you, but
Yeah.
other people.
I like wine.
Yeah,
I mean,
mine's all right.
it's-
No, I like it. Like, I like it when I have it. It's just not something that I seek out. You know, I haven't
feel
gone
you, yeah.
elite. Like, my wife, I told you my wife's Italian. Like, her parents are from Italy.
You have no choice.
They make their wine in the basement. That wine I mess with. I like that wine.
Shout
That's
out
the good shit.
my mom's cousin Ephraim Rizzi. He owns a vineyard in Italy.
Nice.
See? There
Sends
you
me
go.
Italian memes on Facebook all the time.
That makes
Yeah.
it legit. That's how you know it's
The
legit.
basement wine is like moonshine, man. That's how
100
you know
yeah,
that's the
it's
good
got a
shit.
little extra to
Yeah,
it.
that's the good
KG,
shit.
what's really good? We good?
Yeah, we good.
We good
You
today?
want to know why? Because I know college football was over this weekend
was.
and you had a blast. I know you did. Hawaii got the dub, man. Shout
They
out
did.
to the Rainbow Warriors.
And the Mountain West in Hawaii
They-
owns the ACC.
They ride
own
again.
them.
And it's what it's all about.
they ride again.
Lord.
Conference
Here we go again.
supremacy.
Yeah.
Bow down to the Mountain West
Are you going to do
ACC.
these
Bah.
dumbass prop bets again this year?
I have a get right for this weekend.
Oh,
I have a
I
get
can't
right
wait.
for this weekend. And Friday, Terry, you're in, right? Friday?
I'm in Friday.
A 4-down Friday, a bourbon Friday,
We
a
back.
holiday
Oh,
getaway
and
Friday.
I went to your little bourbon place. I actually went there.
Wait, what holiday is it next week?
The
Labor Day weekend.
yeah.
your little bourbon bottle you have.
Yeah.
So we're off
I
Monday?
visited them this
Yeah, should
weekend
be.
too on Friday.
Oh, Varchez?
Yeah, Varchez. Yeah,
Did you say what's up to him?
yeah. I mean,
They knew, huh?
all they talked about was you. Oh, Neal,
He got the shit on
Neal
call.
in the bottle.
Of course.
Well, Friday before I pull in, I'll be pulling up to Varchez on the way in.
Shout out.
So there you
out.
go. They'll be getting a set. Spencer Raxter,
Hello.
how you living, man?
Living good.
Fresh
Living
off
good.
vacay.
Fresh off the vacation.
Yeah.
Had a great time with the family. We all, basically my whole family except for my one brother and his wife. We went up north and just chilled in an Airbnb all weekend. It had like a private beach and kayaks.
I
and
saw you
stuff,
living your
so-
best life.
Yeah, it was
man.
a lot of fun.
I saw Pops on social media put the picture of the kids.
Oh, yeah.
The grown-up kids.
Yeah.
I felt that, man.
Yeah, it was.
That was cool.
Cause
Shout out Danny Raxter.
Shout out Danny. Shout out my
lake,
mom too.
What
I'm
lake
glad
are
they
you?
were up there.
Were you near?
Lake Lure, right on Lake Lure. It's in Everett, Michigan. It's by Cadillac, kind of. So we had a great time. Like I said, growing up, we went camping a lot. We had like a pop-up camper, and there was we'd go twice a year during the summer. And so it was good to have everybody together for
Back.
a weekend. And my nephew was there. It was the first time that he's been on like a vacation like that. So it was a lot of fun.
You were back. The Raxters were back, baby.
And, but real
So
quick,
do you
I
get in that
understand-
water up there?
Oh yeah, I
It's
was
so, it's
I
so
saw you
cold.
canoeing.
Yeah.
all weekend.
Oh God, I was
Me and my sister swam across the lake.
I was at Lake Michigan July 4th weekend last year, and I see all the little kids and white people playing in the water like, oh, this is great.
Oh, you know they
so
love
I'm
that.
like, okay, I'm gonna get in. I went and froze my ass off.
Dude, kids
yeah.
don't care.
They
no,
don't.
no.
Yeah.
And the
I didn't
grown-ups
care
too.
when I was a kid.
I took like 2 steps and said, I'm out.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so cold. July 4th weekend.
And I do want to shout out one thing though, like shout out my mom for really being the only one to party with me. My brothers, I understand they're old. They weren't taking shots. I was telling my brother and my sister, like, let's do a shot. I bought a liter of Don Julio for the weekend. I was like, let's do shots. My mom and dad were the only ones doing them with me.
That's crazy.
All my siblings.
Are your siblings washed?
They are.
Put it on the
washed.
chat. Hey, chat poll it.
Sure.
Are Spencer's siblings washed?
That's
Yes
good.
or no?
washed?
Are they washed? I hope they're watching. And
I hope so too.
Yeah, and I hope that they live with the consequences of this
No,
poll.
but
That's
it was a lot.
hilarious.
It was a lot of fun. We had a great
Cool,
time.
man.
And, yeah, it was,
If you got a mama
much
who
needed.
does shots, you got to keep her.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No doubt.
Don't fire.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into that and get your thoughts out there. Adiz 411. You say it. It's done. Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Labor Day weekend drinks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
All
There we
right.
go. That's done. Remember that, by the way, because I'll forget. Are Spencer siblings washed? That's in the chat poll right now. Of
course.
How does anybody vote no?
Yeah.
I-
Literally, my sister did one shot with me. Neither of my brothers did one. My other brother probably wouldn't either. He doesn't really like to drink that much. But my mom and dad did a couple with me.
Poll is off to a great start so far.
Yeah, yes, it is. FJ in the chat. Good morning, Big D Energy.
Good morning.
And chat. Good morning. Good to see you all out here for sure. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun today, man. We are. Pete Smith, ready for action, nip it in the bud. We never relax and outcast everlasting. So I don't know why that's random.
I will tell you one thing.
Great verse.
My parents and my siblings also partook in the Boom Shakalaka over the weekend. I brought some Mad Packs up
tarantulas.
there. And yeah, it was. I thought my dad was going to be down for the count, but it was a good time.
But he rose.
He rose.
That man drinks scotch. You're gonna have to bring
And
more than
smoke
that.
cigars.
Yeah.
Like, he's good.
We smoked some Cuban cigars by the fire. It was a good weekend.
Nice.
Absolutely. But yeah, we'll definitely get into it. I hope I hope Neal Ruhl's a-hole is okay. I did have it done.
Yeah.
How did that
T-Foss,
go?
by the way. It was fine. The only part that was uncomfortable about it was the prep, and it wasn't even like
They
I
lube
get.
you up?
Yeah, which I get what they're doing, right? They're
Give you some foreplay first.
you're emptying you're emptying it out, so it was the dehydration was a little uncomfortable. I'll say that.
I feel you.
But it was no worse than like a bad hangover.
Yeah, I got you.
So
Yeah, when you keep doing it's not as bad the second and third time as the first time.
really
Yeah.
okay,
But
but
it's
no.
still bad.
But they said everything's cool. They said we'll see you in 10 years.
Hey,
so I was
beautiful,
like,
beautiful.
all right,
Good
so we're all
news,
good.
man.
Get it done. When I posted that on social media, Terry, I had 2 people that I was shocked that reached out to me and said, I've been thinking about doing it. I know I'm supposed to do it, but I'm scared of doing it. What's it like for real? And I kind of broke it down for them, and
There's
they're
no
like,
fear.
I'm going
I
to
mean,
get it done.
There's no
Yeah.
There's no-
moment where you're like, oh God, I'm so scared.
Yeah.
They knock your ass out.
And it's and you wake up and it's over.
You know,
Right.
you know what I said when they woke me up? I said, when are you guys gonna start? And they laughed. They said, ha ha ha, we're done, man. We've been all
All
up
right,
in your
we
ass.
already anal probed you. It's like the aliens, man.
So once you get in the 40s, guys, like, you know,
seriously.
take care of it, man. Take
Simple.
care
I
of
gotta
it.
do it every 5 years.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I just got a 5-year guy.
Okay.
Did you
Got
have a
5-year.
celebratory bourbon afterwards?
No, they said don't do any alcohol to mix with the anesthesia.
Wait, man, fuck that.
So I waited till Sunday.
Crossfaded.
I waited
Right.
till Sunday. You know, I can forego one day of it. But no, Saturday was cool. We did the pregame show. You sickos were in there by the hundreds,
Crazy.
watching it.
It's nuts, man.
Sickos. And we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the roster stuff, the Tiger stuff, all of it as well. One other thing, T-Foss, before we rock out and get this thing rolling. I went with the hoodie today. When I stepped outside, it was like
50 something.
59.
Yeah.
I was very uncomfortable at 59. So I did break out a hoodie today. Was that too aggressive?
No, I don't know if this thing. This is like a shirt
Like wool
Jacket.
combo almost. Yeah.
shirt
Shirt
jacket
jacket.
because it's got fur inside of it.
Yeah.
So nah, and plus when I come in here, I'm cold all the time.
Is
Shelby-
it fake fall, Neil? Because we got the next 10 days, the highest temperature is going to reach a 75. Is it fake fall?
Yeah, because we're gonna pop into the 80s next week. I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get it back. September. If it wasn't back to school in fall and summer was over, September will be the best weather month in the state.
You want to know something
fact.
elite that I set up completely by surprise? Just coincidence. Did not mean to set this up this way, but went on vacation last weekend, right? I have this weekend it's Labor Day, so we get Monday off. And then I'm going on vacation again next weekend. And I'm going
Damn.
to California.
You're on that Neal Ruhl August
It's
plan.
well,
Yeah, right.
it's because
That's the Neal Ruhl all year round
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
Right.
my boy from college. Shout out Billy. A lot of the guys, he hit me up. He's like, yeah, I'm getting married. We're going to do a bachelor party. We're thinking Lake Tahoe, like September. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, like September next year. He's like, no, September, like 2 months from now. I was like, oh, okay. So we got it all scheduled. I'm ready for that.
Shout out.
Going to Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, where was everybody last week? Everything was empty.
Man.
It was hardly any
So
traffic.
last weekend of summer.
Short-staffed as hell last week.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Soccer Night in Detroit. Hey there, Neal. I thought you were golfing with Detroit City FC. Anyway, what a first 45 minutes Saturday Night Keyworth City is back. They were dominant. It was the best 45 minutes they played in 2 seasons.
I'm trying to get out there.
It was cracking. I put the goal, stunning goal, on my social media outlet. So if you want to check that out,
What's
check it out.
the standings looking like for them right now?
They're sitting in. I didn't see what the end of the West Coast games were like Saturday night. I didn't check it.
Yeah.
I will probably tomorrow when I get going for the San Antonio stuff for this weekend.
I got you.
But they're right about fifth or sixth in the East.
Sitting good.
Still, but it was a big win because it still allows them to kind of chase hosting a playoff game.
Absolutely.
So Louisville and Charleston have ran away with it as they typically do. So we'll see how it shakes out. No, but they're back. It's popping again, and here we are. So with all that being said, we'll take the first break. We come back. We ride. I do want to touch on the college football week 0 at some point, though.
I know you do.
I feel like they missed an opportunity.
Okay.
I'll discuss. Let's talk about Ben Johnson, everyone. Hey, guys, we're talking about legal proceedings. We're talking about settlements, verdicts, justice, which comes in many forms. To get the form of justice you want, you need to roll with the fighter. You need to roll with Ben Johnson Law. They're tough. They're tenacious. They're trial lawyers that will get you the result that you need. Not want, need. We're talking about legal stuff that will impact your life for the rest of your life. So do it right. Go to venfights.com. Get Ben Johnson Law on your side. Ben Johnson, the fighter. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
The Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills has the largest massage chair showroom in Michigan. Shout out to our guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, who sends us a massage chair every month. We're going to get a new one in here pretty soon for football season. I got to go down there and check out the selection and see one that I think would be best suited for the Woodward Sports Studios. Make sure you scan that QR code on the screen to see their massive inventory, a ton of different products to fit any budget. It's the Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills.
All right, we are off and running on a Monday. Neal, Ruhl, Terry Foster here in the building. We got KG, Spencer Raxter on a holiday week push, I guess you could say, to get to that 3-day weekend. But jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Who've hearted in the chat? Arsenal won 5-0. Shout out. Arsenal sucks. They do.
Yeah.
They can be as cute as they want. In the end, we all know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So there you have that.
Shout out Tottenham, though. Looking good since they got the new manager. Just saying.
They do even less.
Hey, come on, you Spurs. It's okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I see Sound Kayak in there, so he told me to come to LA.
Yeah, go to Dodgers game.
I don't know if I can make the trip from Lake Tahoe to LA, but we're having kind of a bougie weekend, and it was pretty cheap. Like, one night we're going to Reno, and we're going to just cesspool in Reno in the casinos. One night,
shot a man in Reno.
One of the days we're going on a hike. I think that might be the night before we go to Reno. We're going to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant one of the nights, and we're renting a boat one of the nights to go out on the lakes.
Dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Don't go to LA. That's still almost 500 miles away.
Yeah,
it's just right there. No, it's not.
Absolutely.
I've been to LA. I liked LA. I was in LA for the Rams Super Bowl parade.
Nice.
There wasn't a lot of people there.
Sound kayak.
You and 50 other people at the big parade?
Yeah, I was wearing a Lions flag. Like, I brought my Lions flag, and I, like, tied it around my neck and was wearing it like a cape. And people were like, thank you, like, for Stafford. And
Goddamn
stuff.
right.
Like, fuck you guys. It was cool, though.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Sound Kayak, voice to chat sucks. How are we not more evolved with the voice to text, voice to chat, by the way,
I don't
Terry?
know. The phones are stupid. That's why.
How are we not more evolved yet?
I do not know. I'm not a mechanical guy. But, yeah, it screws with you. I mean, you say, hello, my name is Terry, and then you get
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. And, like, look, you know, my problem with it is, like, the wild word replacement that they do. Like if I say something along the lines of, yeah, I know, but that was kind of the point I wanted to make, though. You know, and then all of a sudden it'll say pointer bread dough. You know, like,
Yeah.
when in my history of this phone have I ever put that in the text?
Right.
Versus how many times have I said though into this? Like, I thought you were AI. I thought you were so smart. I thought you were going to take over the world. I thought AI was going to substitute humans, and you can't even get voice to text right? You put shit that I've never said in my life in a text?
No.
Be better.
Neil, they give us the dumb AI. With the government, they got the good AI. They got the smart
Like,
shit.
I'm all for calling aliens pussies because they're not going to do anything. It's proven. Not trying to rile up AI.
Not at
That is
all.
not a
See,
situation.
they need to
I
clean
want.
up AI because AI sucks.
All right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the one they giving y'all.
Clean up some super chats, by the way. If you want to skip the line, jump into that super chat, double G.
We got some Arsenal pushback in here.
Sit down, shut up, and hang on. Neal Ruhl is driving the short bus all the way to 1 o'clock.
There you
I
go.
wouldn't say our show is a short bus. Would you, Terry?
No, that must be the producer of the final word.
I must be. You're probably right.
They're off base.
Dante 151. So Spenny, are you ready to say the Tigers have locked up the AL Central? Tigers 22 wins away from 100 wins, and the Tigers can do it. 30 games left. They're 12.5 up on the Guardians.
Have they clinched yet?
Yes,
It's
they clinched
done.
back in July.
They have not clinched yet.
They
Yes,
have not
they-
clinched,
yes, they
but
have.
damn near.
Is it extremely likely that they're going to win the Central?
Spitty, it's over.
Yes.
Spitty, it's over.
Spenny
Just
is a
come on,
puss.
Spitty.
Listen.
He
Son,
got to stand on business.
done.
I'm not
I had
saying
to do the
till-
show with Ancy Anson. He's like, gee, this is a big series against Kansas City. I said, no, it's not.
Yeah.
All you got to just don't get swept,
Yep.
and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they had lost 2 out of 3, they'd still be up 8.5 games or whatever. I said, this is not a big series.
Yeah, like I said, it's very likely that they're going to win the World Series. Or
Yeah, I was about to say, watch
the
yourself.
Central, and I expect them to. But baseball's crazy. We saw that last year. Nothing's over till it's over.
That's right. Stand on business,
That's all I'm
man.
saying.
This shit
I'm not
over
saying,
with.
they're going to lose. Like, no, they're
Well, if you're
more-
saying they haven't won, then you're saying they're going to lose
How?
because you don't think they can win.
Who you
I
scared
didn't
of?
say that. I didn't say I don't think they can win. I
Don't
just
put
say they
words in his
haven't won
mouth.
it yet.
What are you
Such a
talking?
grown man.
He's a grown man,
I think they
grown-ass
can
man.
win it. I think they're going to win it, but they haven't won it
Do
yet.
you think it?
It's
Yeah.
over.
It's been over.
If I had
been
to
over,
bet
big dog.
on one of them, I'd bet on the Tigers for sure.
Well, you would get less than you would if you put your money in a checking account.
That's true.
All right, what team is it going to be, Minnesota or Kansas City, that's going to win 80% of the rest of their games?
Oh, Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's going to be Cleveland,
Who is
right?
Cleveland, right.
Who I think is below 500, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The Royals
that's what
jumped
they
in
would
there.
have to do, and the Tigers have to collapse. So which of those teams are going to win 80% of their games? Just tell me.
None of
Spenny,
them-
what do you
none
think
of them,
about
I don't
this?
think.
I ain't say that in the super chat. If AI even thinks of getting out of line, we'll show them Nagasaki and we'll show them the triple option.
You
hard
can't nuke
stop.
the AI,
Hey,
bro.
I'm here for that.
You can run the triple option on it.
Unfortunately,
You can.
AI would nuke us. before
Yeah,
we
right.
nuke AI.
Like,
But what would it do to the triple option?
That's
Because
true.
it can't be stopped.
Cannot stop the triple
Only
option
willpower
with AI.
can stop
That
the
is
triple
true.
option.
It's all about just American grit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Y'all
don't
keep
like
letting
AI.
Trump tell
But
y'all
you know
that.
what? Old school still plays. You can't stop the triple option, and you can't stop the pick and roll.
That's true. That's why everybody
I mean,
does it.
We've advanced as a society, but you still can't stop those two things.
No, there is no doubt about it. Detroit Dabber, never forget the Bears logo is literally a toilet seat. It
is-
literally is.
that
Shout out
is
Sean
true.
Baligan
It's
for that.
shaped like one.
All right, roster cuts. Terry, I'm going to go against the grain, and I believe that this is my fatal flaw in this business. And you're a veteran of this business. Hell, you help form this business in
I
this
help
town.
you.
Yes.
If I can.
So you tell me, everyone's going to go nuts, and they're going to do hour-and-a-half segments on NFL roster cutdowns, and I just don't care, Terry. I just don't care, because these guys that we're pounding the table for, like Hendon Hooker, should he be on the roster? Should he be cut? Who's the sixth receiver going to be? If they're playing, you're fucked. So I'm sorry, Terry. I'm sorry to let the air out of the balloon, and maybe I just cost us 40 minutes of airtime and stuff like that, but I don't lie to the people, Terry. I don't care about roster cuts. I don't.
And let me just say this. You are so right, Mr. K-Line. But no, it's roster cut days for the sports geeks who don't, they don't have a woman.
Damn, so easy you don't got a woman?
They're doing stuff in their basement they shouldn't be doing. It's the number 6 wide receiver, the number 4 running back, the 3 quarterback. Who gives a damn?
Right. That's my point. And Terry, okay, am I making a mistake in this industry by saying that out loud?
Yes, you are. Even though I agree with you.
So both things can be true.
I agree with you, but you're making a mistake. You are turning off the sports geek. Sports geek is like, oh, dude, that's the guy that's like, oh, these preseason games are so important. Oh, my God, the Lions
They're
just
not,
lost
though.
I'm saying
they've had these decisions made for a week and a half.
Geek is saying that. That's not me saying. I know better. You know better. But the sports nerd is out there saying, oh, they gotta try to win something here to show the fans that they're serious. And these cuts are huge. What are you talking about?
Steve Wild, Spenmo cares. He has a woman. So, Spenny.
I don't have a woman.
Do you?
I have multiple women.
I like to think that you're a good cross-section.
Yeah.
Where you get it, you pay attention, but you get it, but deep down you know this is all bullshit, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted to hear.
Really, the only thing you're looking at is maybe the secondary, because is Mo Norris going to be healthy to have that spot? Is Kennerly going to make it? What are they going to do? Are they just going to have Rock Ya-Sin be a safety instead of listing him as a corner? Or whatever they're going to do. But if you expect Dominic Lovett or Jackson Don't Call Me Jody Meeks to make this roster, like, it's probably not going to happen. And I think everybody knew that. Jackson Don't Call Me Jody Meeks, I say, has the best shot.
Yeah. But
I still don't think he's going to. They're going to probably carry 5 receivers like they did last year, and we know who those 5 are. Every other position, again, like, the guys that showed out and did well in preseason are making the team. Like, Zach Cunningham is probably going to make this team. You look at Pat O'Connor; he was doing special team stuff in the last the last game. That's a good indication that he's probably going to make this team.
Nowoski, Stewart, like
there's only one cut I care about, and that's Hendon Hooker. For this reason, if he's on the roster, at some point this season, Jared Goff is going to have a bad game. And then I have to hear from the imbeciles. Hendon Hooker should be the starting quarterback.
Who the hell's going to say that now?
How can Dan Campbell not see that?
Yeah.
He's mobile.
I
don't want to hear that.
Ain't nobody saying that shit no
He's
more.
not making the team.
It's over, bro.
KG.
Even us, we've given up on him. It's over, man.
Even our people.
Us, we have turned our back on this brother. It's over with, man. It's over, man.
But you know what? Hey,
Travis,
cigarette is.
I don't like to call for this on the air, but that needs to be up immediately.
Hey, you got me, man.
No, but seriously,
Has
if
Hendon
you-
Hooker
you got
lost
me now.
everyone?
All right, Hendon Hooker is that cigarette that you see smoldering on the sidewalk.
Right.
You know nobody's gonna smoke that cigarette, but what do? You instinctively smash it out with your foot anyway,
Pretty much.
just in case.
Damn, you call him a used Newport. Damn. Is that what you call a Hendon Hooker?
I grew up
And
on
really,
Cool
in the
menthol.
end-
Oh, well, shout out to Cools. My granddaddy smoked Cools. Shout out.
And really, he was just a Lucy this whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
25 cents for sure.
I remember trying to get a Lucy in East Lansing, and those guys were looking at me like I was crazy. I mean, probably because I was blacked out, hammered, but I was walking in multiple guys. I was like,
No, you got to go
you guys
to the
got
hood.
Lucy's? They're like, what's a Lucy? I was like, a loose cigarette, dude. I was like, I'll give you $1 for a Marlboro 27 right now.
Hell no, you got to go to the hood for that. They don't went up on the Lucy's too. They like
brothers, when they
75
sell
a
Lucy's,
cigarette.
they get their ass kicked.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread, I'm salty. And here's, I'm salty. You explain it perfectly. And hold on, Snake Wagner does it well too. Roster cuts are like the combine. It's just the only available football we have to discuss while we wait. Fair. And that's he's 1,000% right.
Yeah.
And then I'm Salty says, do you see us adding any starter level talent after cut day? Offensive line, defensive line. I'm Salty, yes. 100% yes. There are 2 people that are quote unquote on the roster just waiting to see if somebody better comes along.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. So yes, I'm Salty. And that's why I don't flip out about the cuts. Because they're waiting to see who got cut. Right? Because you're going to see a ton of movement.
They use the word starter level. No, that's not what you're looking for. It'll be starter level if like 8 people get injured. But basically what you're looking for is depth. Mm-hmm. Is this depth person better than the depth person I've had for the last 6-8 weeks? And then if it is, he's on the roster.
Yeah, I mean, I don't value it a ton. And everyone's going to lose their mind. Somebody's going to lose their mind today and be like, why didn't Meeks make this roster? He should have made this roster. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the end. Swervo says, what's scary is soon the auto drive cars will be safer than us driving because we're idiots behind the wheel. Swervo, I've been saying this for years.
It's a fact.
Auto driving should have taken over a long time ago.
Yeah.
Where the computer will not let you get closer than X amount from the car in front of you
before it stops. Yep.
But what if it's
and
like
we
a
keep
moral
rolling.
dilemma? Like, what if you're in where it's like, if the car swerves, you have to either swerve this way or swerve that way to avoid something. If you swerve this way, you're into a school bus full of children. But if you swerve this way, your driver's dead. Which way is it going to go? That's a.
But
Well,
you know what? Here's
by rationale, if the
here's
computer's
how I
driving
bottom
Molly,
line
you'll
it.
never have that moment.
When was the last
That's
time
fair.
you saw
That's
an
fair.
auto car putting on lipstick or putting on its makeup
Or texting
reading
a
a
friend.
newspaper?
Right.
You don't see that.
That's
so
fair.
they're already safer than we are now.
I won't lie. I did that this morning on the way in.
You
because
put lipstick on?
No, the EV. I was reading text.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
was reading text and I
Texting
was
and driving?
reading.
Come on, Neal.
No, the EV has
Auto
adaptive
drive.
cruise, auto drive.
Yeah, blame it on the
the
EV.
highway.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
Click that thing on, bro. And
Hell yeah.
I used to do that, read text, but then after a while, it took me years. I said, you know what? I haven't read a text yet in my car that I just had to read. So I just said, I'm not doing it. I'm going to be a little bit more responsible.
Okay.
That's okay with
yeah,
you?
but TeSlaa, the computer was driving the car. I wasn't.
I thought you were putting on lipstick.
No, I was reading text.
Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. So, and I've always felt that way. Computers driving a car safer than us. Proven.
You know
Fact.
what we should do? We should all hire drivers to take us around. So we can be in the back seat.
wish I could
reading.
do
If I lived in the hills of West Bloomfield like you do, Terry, I would do that.
If I had 2 furnaces, I would do that.
okay.
Oh,
Boom, boom.
got him.
Who's the richer guy on the desk? Let's go back and forth.
248.
Right. Oh, you know what? I am rich. You know how I know I'm rich?
Who are rich?
I can afford a dozen eggs and boom.
No, yeah, these eggs outrageous.
And I don't
They're selling
flinch.
Lucy eggs at the gas station.
No,
That's what,
seriously.
you know what? That's what we should do. We should go in the corner and sell Lucy,
Sell Lucy
eggs.
DNC ENT, I'm in this chat while driving at work all day, every day.
All right, DSC.
Hey,
Be safe, big dog.
be safe, big bro. Be
Steer
safe.
with his
Yeah,
knees.
nice knowing you.
I'm rich because I have a friendship with you, Terry.
How?
That's
That
so
bullshit
cute.
out of what a cracker shit that is.
Yes, I'm rich. I have
And I'm
wonderful
rich
friends.
because I have my health. And a lot of the reason I have my health is because of Planet Fitness. And we're live at the Planet Fitness Studios,
Believe.
everybody. And you guys know what it is. I'm in there all the time. And summer's winding down, final week. If you want to get the high school summer pass to work out for the rest of the week, you can do that. That's still available to you. But props to Planet Fitness. I know it's winding down right now, but a great program that they do for our youth over the summer. And they've been doing it for a long time, so check back next summer. You'll probably be able to slide right back in there and get it in. But in the meantime, I'll be going to Planet Fitness. The kids' driving situation changed in the morning, so now I will be going to Planet Fitness after the show. Same Planet Fitness, same clean facilities, same low price, same best deal in American consumerism, everyone. PlanetFitness.com or just pull in the parking lot. Planet Fitness, don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. You can join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. His trip's always sponsored by Michigan Sports and Spine and MRI of Southfield. If you need help, if you need to get healthy, if you want to trust the guy that DMAG trusted to keep him on the ice, give him a call at 248-426-9944. It's Dr. Jeff S. Pierce.
All right, keeping it popping. Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster here with you. Of course, we have Spencer Raxter and KG. Just talking some Detroit Lions, a roster situation. I don't get it. People lose their minds about this stuff, and it literally never matters. But, you know, give people their stuff. As TeSlaa said, the football geeks like it that way, I guess.
And you know what else they like? They look at the practice squad. So, oh, man, look at all these people on the practice squad. They can actually play. They're good. And that's a sign that the Lions are better. So they get excited about that, too.
Oh, that's fair. It's like church-type stuff, right? Okay, believe in the unseen. Okay, I got it. Nitty-gritty. Neal, this is your annual reminder to have your 2 furnaces serviced before the cold weather hits. That's fair.
Probably
How
should
many
do
air
that.
conditioners do you have?
2.
Damn.
2 of everything, huh?
2 phones.
2 whips.
2
I got
wives.
2 phones.
2
No,
girls like a little whip.
One for the wife and one for the EV.
yeah. I got to move to Utah for that last one.
That is true.
No,
sister used to watch Sister Wives. That show was weird.
I love the people that pipe in with this. Noah Messi. If Russia shuts down our grid, that idea of auto-driving cars ain't so smart anymore. Okay, Noah. I love the people that chime in with that. Noah, do you have canned goods in your bunker? I'm gonna be out here living life, Noah.
It's fair.
You say that until it happens.
Well, okay.
Then the doomsday
You know
people
what?
gonna be right.
You know what though? So every day for my 40+ years on Earth, I've been right,
Yeah.
and he's been wrong.
But the one day that you
no,
wrong.
no, you haven't. 15 years ago, Russia did shut our grid down.
Ooh. Where's the grid?
This grid was
how do we
like
shut it
in
down?
New York. It's in New York State.
yes, I was in Hawaii when that happened.
There
You know where I was? I was at a mobile station with no gas.
Why no gas, Terry?
The grid
Because
was
I
shut
was-
down.
But
Because Terry's
but
not a
so what?
snowflake.
But yeah,
Terry's not a snowflake.
But so
They-
what?
they
How
shut-
did you
He's
drive
a
your
real
gas
man.
powered
He-
car
he
when the
walks
power
to
went
get
out?
his gas. He's a
I
real
couldn't.
man.
I was stuck at the gas station, and
Really?
Mama had to come and get me
Why is that?
because the gas station shut down too because of the Russians.
Oh. So it wouldn't
The
just
damn
be
Russians.
the electric cars. is what
Oh,
you're saying, it'd be
man.
electric cars.
So you can't get gas when the power's out?
No,
Well, what do you do? How do you drive?
you don't.
You don't?
Mama had to come and get me.
Weird.
Yeah.
I ain't say that in the super chat. This one's pretty good. Lucy Eggs was your mama's name in high school. Hey, yo! I do like that. Woodward Sports super chat. Ryan's reaction just got a new 99% efficient furnace. Replaced the water heater, too. Ooh, that's painful.
What's with that 1%? Why is it 99%?
I don't know. Well, that's what.
Is it like hand sanitizer? Have you noticed that there is a hand sanitizer? Every single one kills 99.99% of germs. What is that 0.01% of germs?
Yeah, they
Like,
never get 100%
Yeah.
of the stuff.
How have they not locked down how to
Right.
kill that one? Like he's been there the whole time.
It's
He's
evasive. It's
always-
like cancer, man. It's evasive.
Right.
It's like use Spinny's soap,
Yeah.
bath soap. It will make you 99.9% clean.
Yeah.
Why can't it just be 100%?
But that one piece of your skin's gonna
right.
smell
It's
like
that
shit.
one little
Yeah.
germ or nasty, gnarly thing is always on you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like R.J. Graham, who uses that 0.1%. Computer driving a car hit and scraped a wall, and then the wall was not there. Then the car hit another car. R.J. Graham, there's been 5 accidents on Woodward in this 4-mile stretch in the last 2 hours.
Is this true?
What's
There
that?
are 3 comments in there that saying it's AIDS. Is AIDS the 1.01%? That would make sense.
I ain't
I
got
don't
no
expect
AIDS.
hand sanitizer to be able to tackle that kind of problem.
Who got AIDS? I ain't got no AIDS.
No, they're saying that's the 0.01%.
Oh, wow.
That it doesn't kill.
That's crazy.
Is AIDS?
Like Neal is living his best life 99.9% of the time.
I mean,
Yeah.
What's
true.
happened to that 1 point?
Yeah.
That 0.1%.
Yeah, when my
getting a
when my wife's
colonoscopy.
yelling at me about something.
Yeah, I
you
know, right?
Yeah.
That's always the 0.1
Why do
for
they
sure.
always, you got to talk and yell?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can't we put
Allegedly, I
something?
don't listen, but you know,
Well, they always want to do stuff at like the worst time,
The
like
worst
right when you
possible
walk in the
time.
door,
right?
and you haven't eaten yet,
Right.
And you just just give me 10 minutes. Like, can I get
Can I
in
put
the
my
door?
shit down
Yeah,
first?
yeah.
Yes,
Like,
bro.
can I get through the kitchen?
Yeah.
No, mine is my wife always wants to shop on Amazon. Like literally, I just got paid. I'm trying to figure out bills. Like, you just pause your Amazon order for 2 seconds, all right? Like, relax.
Does this
Like,
happen to you as soon as you step in the house? Terry! I can't. I said, what?
Yeah.
You forgot to take the trash
Why
out.
you yelling? And it's always stuff you didn't do and stuff you needed.
You never talk about the shit I do around here. It's
Right.
always what I don't do, you know?
Woodward Sports Super Chat, sideless. Shut the gritty down. We'll show up to work in Michigan. We'll get those EVs running on hydro or wood or something. Sound Kayak, I want a horse.
I want a horse too. If we could, I would definitely ride horses.
The bro is
if
dope.
That was still a thing.
There's people in my neighborhood that have horses.
They got horses on 7
Yeah, I
Mile
mean,
now.
like real
That's-
The
horses.
hood got horses now.
I think he's too rich. I think that outriches you, Neal.
Probably.
Yeah.
If you got a horse.
You got horses in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
they
I'm
ride
telling you,
them,
the
too.
hood got horses
They're not
now.
just in
There
a
are
stall or
horses in the
something.
hood.
They be riding them around.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. Here we go, KG. You ready?
Yep.
Some gas stations had generators, but the cars went for miles and they ran out of gas. Some EV owners have generators, and the car goes for miles before they have to charge it again.
That is true.
I love this discussion, dude.
I know you do.
I do. Like, I
That's why I
don't.
love
And
feeding
Neal,
it to you.
the gas in those gas cars could be used to power a generator to charge your EV.
Okay.
Big brain shit.
That's all, yeah.
Big brain shit.
Neal could go around siphoning the cars he can't start to charge his EV.
100%. The Shaquille O'Neal. You can't charge your car either if the power is out, and you can't get gas either.
That is true.
So
I
we'll
found
both
that out.
we'll both sit at the end of the driveway and have drinks.
See,
How
Neal
about
doesn't
that?
worry about that. You got the only car that's solar powered.
Right.
He just be driving
That's
forever.
the next step for him. Solar
Yeah.
powered.
Absolutely. Anyway, NFL. Wait, all right, Terry. With that being said, who should make this team?
No.
Oh, also too in the chat, somebody said, so wait, Hendon Hooker's going to get cut? I was told we can't cut him. You don't want to pay 2 quarterbacks. I am still of the opinion that they are going to end up keeping Hendon Hooker. I am of the opinion.
He'll
But
probably
Terry,
be on the practice squad or the emergency quarterback or whatever that is.
Neal don't
Well,
think he'll
I don't
make it to
think-
the
he won't-
practice
he won't
squad.
clear waivers, man.
Yes, he
Like-
will.
so,
What
the state
value
of the
does he
quarterback
have?
in this league, somebody will
don't-
take him. Josh Johnson will still get signed again
Let
before
him
it's
take
over.
him. Why do I care?
I got Kyle Allen. I'm cool with that. You can get somebody better than Hendon Hooker off the street
All right.
if everybody dies.
Because if they cut him, Terry, it's $600,000 a dead cap, and then
Oh.
it's going to cost you, veteran minimum, league minimum to bring in
Oh.
another quarterback. So,
There's no way the Lions can afford that.
well, no, I'm not saying that there's no way they can afford it. It's just like if you were a business owner,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
No, they don't like
There's
getting
no-
money
there's-
on their books.
There's
They
no
don't.
there's no one that's available to you now that won't be available to you if the situation presents itself. Is that fair?
That's true.
That's fair, but I just don't want his stinky ass around.
Terry
I don't want him
I don't
bringing
want
my
his
team
stinky
down.
ass
Terry
around.
McLaurin
And the other
signs
thing
a
is, you
3-year
might need a defensive lineman or offensive lineman. Why are you wasting a roster spot on this dude?
Yeah, that is true too.
You said we have some breaking NFL news.
Yeah, per Jordan Schultz, Terry McLaurin signs a 3-year, $96 million extension.
So 336, or so 3 at 96.
Yep.
So what's that, about 32 a year?
Says
That-
96 plus.
The agent worth up to $96 million
Yeah.
per his agent.
Yeah.
So in effect, this is probably going to be, and this is my guess, the guarantee is going to be probably
3 at 50 or something.
probably going to be mid-50s guaranteed,
Yeah.
maybe 60.
Yeah.
It'll be between 55 and 65 guaranteed. So essentially, it'll be a 2-year deal for between 55 and 65.
Right.
according not to the agent, according to what the actual financial liability will be for the Commanders. This was always going to get done,
If
right?
you're agent, you always got to float out that big number, so people say, "Oh, this agent,
I gotta
is
sign
really
with
doing
him."
a good job.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's my man."
And this is Terry. This is the time you're going to see this, right? The McLaurin thing will get done.
Yeah.
Who else is Micah Parsons will get done.
Maybe.
Trey Hendrickson, they might not because it's the Bengals and they're dumb
Right.
like that.
Maybe.
But this will be the time where you start to see that.
Yeah, there'll be there'll be a flurry of signings,
Yeah, of contract extensions
Cuts
and all that stuff.
signings and stuff.
But yeah, Edward Krunsky says because 100% of guarantee and the company could probably get sued. LOL. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Who farted? Hooker's the NFL version of I can fix her, but you can't. No, and I understand that. But remember, Josh Johnson's been signed 12 times.
I understand.
Shout out.
Like,
Tyler Huntley just about as much. I get it. But
Sam Flannel in the chat.
shout out.
Shout out. He says, I actually think Kyle Allen is the type of backup that could stabilize things a bit in a stretch of games just in case the worst case scenario happens.
I would agree.
I mean, he's
With the first team?
He's played 17 games in the National Football League before. That alone should give you more confidence that he would be able to step in there and do something in this offense better than Hendon Hooker.
well, I never said that.
No, yeah, I'm just saying.
Easy, Spenny, because you know what the people. Neil says Hendon
no,
Hooker.
I'm not
You know what
going-
Travis is going to do. Neil says Hendon Hooker should start.
He should be the backup.
Yeah, he should start over Goff.
No, yeah, Kyle Allen is
Yeah.
obviously the backup of this team, and yeah, I agree with Flannel. I think that if you need him for a game or two because Jared Goff breaks a rib or rolls an ankle or something like that, I would be pretty comfortable with Kyle Allen going out there.
Yeah. Facts.
Terry, you got anything for the roster stuff? Because I do want to move on.
I'm moving on.
Spenny, what do you got? Give me your upset special to make the roster.
I don't know if there is many upset
It's
specials. Like Zach Cunningham is going to make this roster for sure. Trevor Nowatzki probably will too because Malcolm's probably still going to be injured to start the season.
Yep. Grant Stewart.
I don't think Jackson Meeks makes the team. Maybe that's the upset special. I think Jackson Meeks plays somewhere in the NFL this year, and I don't think it's the Detroit Lions. I think they're going to put him on, try to get him on the practice squad, but somebody's going to pick him up off waivers, kind of like Isaiah Williams last year.
Okay, Terry, can I say this? Can we leave it at this?
Okay.
If Jackson Meeks doesn't make the team, can we ban anyone who says they're playing for jobs in the preseason? Can we do that?
We can, but
Okay.
let me play geek now here. Hey, dumbass, Jackson Meeks is making this roster. Come on.
Not the sideways hat.
That was my geek squad.
Neil, would you
stuff
be
today.
okay if they did cut him and we lost in the waivers, Hendon Hooker?
I want to
No,
see him
yeah.
play.
Would
Yeah,
you?
no. I mean,
Okay, I'm just making sure.
no, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It just that would be
I just don't.
financially divergent from what they do typically.
I get you.
And again, like it doesn't. I will say this: like, would you rather have Hendon Hooker be on the roster and have an extra $700,000 to give to ZA'DARIUS Smith?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Good talk. That's where
Well,
I'm not
okay,
coming from.
okay.
All right, guys, for the
Baby
last time.
boy. Maybe the Lions don't want ZA'DARIUS Smith. Ever thought about that?
I say we go to break and come back.
When
to
we
that.
come back, let's talk about it. Why of the year? Okay.
Bam.
No, for the final time, though, T-Fost. That's the point that I'm trying to make. And for the last time, this is what it's going to take when you shave these little corners. And I'm not saying Hendon Hooker should ever play a down for the Detroit Lions. And if it gets to that point, then go get someone. But the moral of the story is a third quarterback that's available to you now will be available to you in September, October, November.
Yeah.
And his name won't be Hendon Hooker.
Correct. It doesn't make a difference. Other than it saves you about $700,000.
To keep him.
Call me selfish. I just don't want him around.
Yeah. We know. We know.
Okay.
I would like that roster spot allocated to defense, but it wouldn't surprise me if they cut him.
If you need a new roster spot in your garage, all you got to do is go to Les Stanford,
No.
and they can get you in the best free agent.
Hey, they'll fit it
on
under
the
your
market.
cap.
They'll fit it under the cap, too. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. They'll get you in a deal that fits your budget. Give them a call. Scan the QR code on the screen. Ask for my guy Goran, and he will set you up with the car you want, rolling around the city in style. I got a new Blazer, still in the factory, getting made, and then I'm going to be the first person in that boy. I can't wait. Make sure you tap in with Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, on the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser. That's right, everybody. Sundays in Detroit just got smoother with Sun Cruiser, vodka iced tea, and the Woodward Sports Network. Real vodka, real iced tea. No bubbles, just a clean, crisp sip that won't fill you up on game day. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. They'll get you where you want to go, and they're perfect for tailgates, couch gates, or wherever you are watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly. That's the corporate side of it. They slap. So somebody sent me this on a DM over the weekend. They're like, Neal, you were right.
Sun Cruisers are fun. They are really good.
Every day I get something from somebody. They're like, dude, Neal, you're not playing about these.
It's vodka and lemonade, or vodka and iced tea
and
and
lemonade.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Like, guys, they're taking over, man. If you
are.
haven't tried them yet, get in there.
If you don't know,
Had a great time Saturday with the Sun Cruisers.
No doubt. We were sitting here doing the pregame show. All right. Woodward Sports chat thread. Terry.
Yes, sir.
I had it and I lost it. Here it is. Combat Legs in the chat
Shout
says,
out.
Terry, the Lions do want ZA'DARIUS, bud.
Really? Okay. And what evidence do you have of that?
No, the Lions want him, bud.
Okay.
You know when you put the
Do you
bud
say
on
bud or butt?
Bud. B-U-D. Like, you're my buddy,
it.
guy.
That's the new sarcastic
Oh, okay.
term, bud. You know, you put the bud on it.
I don't see signs of that. I keep hearing, ZA'DARIUS Smith is going to be any second now.
Just wait. Terry, let me refresh. Hold on. What do you think the holdup is? Is there a holdup?
The holdup is Brad Holmes doesn't believe he needs him, and he keeps telling you that over and over again. And for whatever reason, they think Marcus Davenport is going to be healthy this year.
I do too.
I do too.
I believe.
I've been saying it. 10
17
plus.
games.
Yeah, I'm not going 17. I said 10
I
plus.
believe in what we got to believe, Terry. Listen, I
Spenny-
believed a lot of things, and they're paying off. We're talking positive affirmation. We're talking it into existence. We're putting it out there in the all the shit that the bitches with tattoos and rocks like to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing
The
with
earthy
Marcus
bitches.
Davenport. We're pushing that energy, and it's going to happen. He's
Yeah.
going to be healthy. He's going to be good. That's what we need. We got to believe.
Boy, Spenny.
I believe in Marcus Davenport. I believe.
I'm going to bring the crystals in the studio.
There
all
we
gonna-
go.
Well,
Yeah.
I believe
when I see it.
Spenny's going to jump on Caesar Sportsbook and have Guardians win the division. Marcus Davenport plays all 17 games parlay.
There you go.
It pays $2 trillion to 1.
You know what?
Spenny can pay off the national debt on a $1 bet.
Vegas is going to take me out
And-
with a sniper.
Even though you got two furnaces, Spinny will become your best friend.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing this weekend, Spinny? Let's go out, pal.
Right.
Buddy.
Bud.
No, I do believe 17 games might be. I
you
need
wildin'.
for my
You wildin'.
mental well-being. I need to believe Marcus Davenport is going to play a reasonable amount.
I
of
said
games
10
this year.
plus. 10 plus is
I was
easily
gonna say
achievable.
over under on 8.5.
Just be there for the playoffs. I
10
don't
plus,
care.
Terry.
Boy,
Be
the
there for
chat
the
the chat is going in 100 different directions right now. You guys ready for this? The good doctor, Dr. Clappencheeks.
Shout out.
Honestly, I will lose faith in Brad Holmes if he rocks out with only Davenport. Hate me if you want.
Stop rooting against this man. He's your starting defensive end. We need him.
Believe in Marcus Davenport. Believe.
Terry, what's your response to
Stop
that?
that shit, man.
Do you think that's in play?
Okay. Here's no. I'm gonna answer this way. If I was in charge, ZaDarius Smith is coming back. He would have been back. Here's a guy that wants to be here. He's jumping up and down. I love the Lions. Not only does he want to play for you, but he's willing to mentor your young players. He wants to embrace them all. He embraces this organization. And as an old head who has followed the Lions for decades, I have never seen somebody who wants to be here. That's including dudes who are on the roster. He's begging to be here, and then you're like, whatever.
Sideless in the super chat. Davenport 20 games loading. They'll have an ambulance waiting after the Super Bowl to run Davenport to the hospital. That's aggressive.
Yeah, that's very
You gotta
aggressive.
believe in Marcus Davenport.
Yeah, I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of the Tim Patrick talk. I'm sick of the Davenport talk. Just cut this shit out, man. It's done.
Do you know what they've done? This is a little secret inside.
What?
Marcus Davenport right now is healthy, but they still have a body cast right there waiting for him, and they're gonna slip it on him.
My God.
She's ready.
10 plus, man.
And here it is, too, Combat Legs in the chat. Terry, Brad said he was still in contact with ZaDarius, though. I put Bud on the end.
You got to put Bud on it.
Okay, I'm in contact with a lot of people who I don't even like.
Bud.
So
That's
what
fair.
does that say? Doesn't
Bud.
tell me anything.
I
You know what? Being in contact with somebody and negotiating are two different things.
Our friend and former coworker Corey Woods, who covers
Shout out.
the Lions for MLive, I believe, he said that he would be surprised if he would be very surprised if ZaDarius Smith wasn't a Detroit Lion by the end of the week.
I mean,
And it's about that time.
yeah. I mean, they
Corey
getting the
says he's
roster to
coming,
53
he's
this
coming.
week.
Yeah.
It's kind of, yeah.
Okay, where's
If he ain't here this week, then it's over.
because I'm still confident in that too, and I've always said this. Like, game week, is he here? Game week 1,
Yeah.
at the beginning of the week, is he here?
Hopefully.
Because I would imagine like concepts haven't changed like that much,
Yeah, nah.
right? Like the
ZaDarius
bones are still
Smith
the same.
Is see quarterback, get quarterback. That's all he has to do. If occasionally they'll stunt him and things like that, but it's simple.
He's got to be here the Monday before, because then they'll sign him Monday. He gets Tuesday off,
Right, and then
and
practices.
then practice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So he doesn't have to really be with the team.
Neal, what do you think the holdup is? Because it seems on the surface they may have offered him a deal and they're just waiting for him to sign it. But
Yeah.
what do you think the holdup is?
He
if
went
you had
to
to speculate.
Where'd he go? Costa Rica or wherever he went.
Yeah.
Hanging out
yeah.
with Cash Doll in Costa Rica. Like, I'm looking at it as ZaDarius Smith already, this is what veterans do.
Yeah.
We don't really want to do camp. We don't want to do. And it's the Lions camp. You know how these guys practice, how physical they are. He's like, fuck that. I'm just going to go chill with my super hot, successful girlfriend in an amazing tropical paradise, like, for another week.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, if game week gets here and he's not here,
Then it's, hey.
and even then, like I won't be like out of, I won't be pissed or ranting
No.
or anything like that.
I think if an injury situation were to occur, that's a next resort option. Like even if they go into the season.
No,
without
you
him.
mean when the injury happens?
I'm
Marcus
not-
Davenport.
I'm not wishing that on him. I'm not. I
No,
know.
I
what
don't
his-
think
dude,
Terry's
you know it's
wishing
gonna
it on him
happen.
either, but the math says
He
that
just
it's going to
did.
happen.
He just did. I get what the math says. Somebody in the chat said you're ignoring history. No, I'm not. But
No, it sounds
I'm
like you. It
choosing-
sounds like you are.
I'm choosing.
You're choosing to
believe-
ignore history.
I'm choosing to believe that this season he will be healthy.
So this
because we're not
okay.
talking about the
and
past,
I can
we're talking
say,
about
I
right
can
now.
say the same thing another way.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to believe to ignore the math this season. Mm-hmm. That I just said the same thing you said.
History says the Lions don't sign anybody this late in the camp and damn near at cuts. So I'm just
Well,
saying.
that's not true.
For y'all ZaDarius Smith people.
Barry Sanders didn't sign till the week of the game.
I'm talking
After he
about
got-
this Lions regime, not
Well,
anything post-2021 or pre-2021.
Okay, got it. Keep that checklist handy.
Oh, got to. Got to.
We got to work our way down it. Woodward Sports chat thread. Wilson says the holdup is ZA'DARIUS wants a lot more money than Brad knows that he's worth. Being a veteran, like Spenny
I
talked
highly
about,
doubt that.
everybody affiliated in every camp knows.
Yeah.
ZA'DARIUS has an idea. The Lions have an idea. Those ideas are probably very, very comparable. Like that. This is where he's at. He's a vet. He's done it. He's done it all in the league. He's been a good player in the league. He knows what it takes to get ready. He came in here last year and dominated a football game against the Bears on Thanksgiving.
They gave him a week off.
Dominated. Yeah,
They
right.
give him a week off after they signed him. They're like, take a week.
Yeah.
You're good.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they've proven. Like okay, I'll give you an example of history then, KG. They signed him and told him to take a bye week because he wouldn't have got a bye week.
They absolutely
Who
did.
would do that?
That's
Yeah.
baller shit, honestly. I did forget about that. That is
Yeah.
baller shit.
Yeah. So that Terry, you need to calm down, Bubby. All right.
No, I'm
He'll
not.
be there.
You know what happened?
Bud.
They said, "How much you want, ZA'DARIUS?" And he gave him a figure, and they're like, "Oh, that's too high." Oh, we got Marcus Davenport. He's probably went,
Nah,
"What? Are you kidding me?
I
You
don't
gonna
thi-
throw that in front of my face to make me sign? You don't have Marcus Davenport. You have him for 4 games, and then you would need me. So I'm still sticking to my number."
Terry,
yeah, I don't think it would be a money hang-up if there was a contract hang-up. I think it's more term maybe because maybe he wants to be here for 2 years. I think the Lions are looking at 1 year. Hey, let's get you in for 1 year and see what happens. But if there was any hang-up in terms of contract,
Let him have 2 years.
I would. Would you do 2 years for
Yes.
Z?
yeah.
All I want him is for 2 years and then see ya.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Elgato in the super chat. Are y'all scared of the difference between Ben Johnson and John?
Not at all. Not at fucking all.
Like, scared of the difference? No. I will say this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say
He
this.
was here with Ben Johnson
Let-
creating the
all right.
offense.
There's definitely going to be a difference. Like Ben
Yeah,
Johnson
there's a
is better,
difference.
but it's not. It's
But-
an idiot-proof offense. Look at the players you have.
Yes, bro.
You know what? Let's go to that, Terry. You want to do that when we come
Might
back?
as well. The old
Elgato drop a
coordinator
super
bit.
chat in there.
I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
roll.
Let's do that.
We need something to talk about.
Bishop, ZA'DARIUS was a rental. He knows what he is. He also knows he has his best chance of success on this team. He will resign on a modest contract.
That's an all-timer right there. Holy shit.
No one looks like that when they walk into BlackRock.
No,
Nah, not at
because
all.
BlackRock is the spot you should go if you're looking for a nice night out. If you're looking for a great date to take your loved one, whoever you got, take them to BlackRock. You don't have to love them, but you can take them to BlackRock, and you can tell them Woodward Sports sent you, and you'll get 20% off your bill. There's a ton of different locations all over the place. BlackRock's delicious, and you can't have a bad steak because if you do, it's on you. You cook it yourself right in front of you. So
You can get it made, though.
you can get it made. If you don't want to do that, you can go to BlackRock, tell them to make it medium rare. They'll bring out a perfect medium rare steak. If you say anything else, you're wrong and you shouldn't be eating steak. But we're going to get past that. Make sure you check out BlackRock Bar and Grill. Again, use code word Woodward to get 20% off your original bill. It's BlackRock Bar and Grill.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Woodward Sports and Jack's Car Wash have partnered up to hook you up with a free car wash. Just text WSN to 888-522-1729. Want a free Jack's Car Wash? There's over 40 of them around Michigan. Just text WSN to 888-522-1729. Free vacuums there, free compressed air, free mat cleaning rooms. They have 8 locations where they do the whole shot for you. They clean the interior, the exterior, all of it. And of course, all Jack's Car Washes come with a hand towel drying service. That's right, jackscarwash.com. Get that free car wash, everyone. Jack's Car Wash. All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster. Of course, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you pulling up on hour number 2 of the show. You can jump into the chat, subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Almost to 88,000 subs. It's like we had like 1,000 a week now. So we'll be cracking 100,000 subs, I would guess, sometime first quarter of football season.
Yes, sir.
So that's pretty cool.
Have a party.
We got all your
We
coverage
should.
right here.
No doubt. Nobody's doing it like we are. I know. I listen to the other stuff. What?
Nah, I'm
Factual,
agreeing with
dude.
you. Yeah.
El Gato in the Super Chat asked a question. Are y'all scared of the difference between Ben Johnson and John?
Mr. Johnny Moe.
Yeah.
Johnny Moe.
Okay. You guys said no. Terry, where were you at with it?
I'm a definite no. They've had Johnny Morton on layaway.
People forget that.
Yeah, he's been on layaway for years.
He helped create this offense.
Right. He did. And so my thing is, I want players. Is St. Brown going to start dropping passes? Is Sam Laporta going to stop getting open? Is Jahmyr Gibbs going to stop being fast? No, all that stuff is there. This offense is still going to be dynamic. Johnny Morton helped create this offense. He is John Gruden came in because people love John Gruden.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and said, "This guy's sick as me."
Yep.
In other words, he's in the film room and he's looking up stuff, trying to create stuff. So it's not going to be a dramatic change. Now, the way they do things will look different, but it's still going to be the same offense. Dan Campbell is still going to say, hey, yo, it's 4th and 1. We're going for it.
Damn right.
Come up with a play. That's not going to change. Dan Campbell's the one that creates the opportunities for Ben Johnson to be successful. Ben Johnson's not the only offensive coordinator in the United States of America.
They act like it, though.
I know.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Here's where I am. I'm not worried that there's going to be a fall off or things are going to be massively worse or anything like this. I will say this. The ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like the ceiling. I think that Ben Johnson would provide a higher ceiling if we were stacking up the two coordinators. I do believe that. Okay. Now, that being said, can Johnny Morton grow into that? Of course he can. Of course he can. And he's familiar with it. He knows these dudes.
He's called plays.
It's not like, you know, we got this kid off the street to do it.
Right.
All right? It's more than capable dude. I will say, though, will he have to grow into the way Ben Johnson would call plays without fear, without hesitation, would dial up. And it isn't just the trick play thing. Oh, what about the trick play against the Washington game? Yeah, what about the 8 other times that you couldn't get enough of it?
Right, you loved it.
You loved it. You thought about it at night when you were looking in the mirror, and you know where I'm going with that. What about all those times? Okay? So that being said, will he have that in him to start?
I think he does.
You know what I'm saying, Terry? To just say, you are not stopping this play right now that I'm about to dial up.
I have one thing to say. Will he call on 3rd and 1 when he's shoving the ball down somebody's throat on the ground? Will he not only have an empty backfield on 3rd and 1, but then pass to boot? Is he going to do that? No. Ben Johnson did.
Right.
Which shows that he's not perfect.
But it worked, Terry.
It didn't work.
Well, in the playoff game, it didn't work.
Well, I mean,
playoffs. Because let me sing a little song to you. The only thing that's going to matter this year is the Lions in the playoffs.
Correct.
So that is what I'm looking at. Now, let me tell you something stupid that the flagship is doing. They're doing, are they going to take a step back? They're going to win 11 games. That's a step back. How about this? What if they win 11 games and make it to the NFC Championship game, which is the playoffs? That's not a step back. This is a season where only the playoffs matter.
That's the space we're in.
Right, because if the Lions win 12 games, people go, oh, they're taking a step back, they're not as good. If they win 15 games again, well, yeah, but last year they lost in the first round. If they win 9 games, it's like, well, they stink and they're not going to make a playoff run. So it doesn't matter what the Lions do in the regular season. People are going to bitch about it, and they're going to say, point to the playoffs. Yeah. What you going to do then?
And I look at when, we had Allen Robinson, former Detroit Lions wide receiver, on the heavyweights, 5'7", Monday through Friday, shout out. We were talking to him about a lot of different things, the moving parts of the offense. And when we asked him, we were like, do you think are they going to be concerned with, or is there going to be a big drop-off after losing Ben Johnson because he's such a great offensive mind? And, moving to Johnny Morton, he's like, no. It was immediate. No, thought about it, just immediate reaction. He's like, no, they'll be fine. Jared Goff knows the offense like the back of his hand. They're going to be fine. He was more concerned, and I am still a little bit more concerned about the loss of Frank Ragnow. I think that is a much bigger impact on this offense than losing Ben Johnson. I think that
1,000,000%.
If something goes wrong this year with the offense, it's going to be because of that.
1,000,000%.
In other words, players.
Yeah, right.
Elite players.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Mish Sports says, how many games are Lions fans screaming about Ben's third quarter play calling? Lance, Morton would have called a better playoff game, 100%. Ben Johnson crashed in the biggest moments. Okay, fuck that. Rams playoff game.
Yeah.
Life on the line. Mm-hmm. Remember that play?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 8, whatever it was?
Yeah.
Remember that play?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest Lions play in 40 years.
It's a fact.
I like that play call. Did you like that play call?
Yeah.
A man cried in the stadium on national TV.
I cried.
Yeah, I would have cried too.
Benny cried here.
This shit was crazy.
I teared up sitting in Washington, D.C. Sitting with George Blaha watching the game.
Shout out.
I teared up about that. 100%. Did he come through then? Stop with that dumb shit right there, because you're not getting that.
All right, but he didn't have his mind on another job at that time. So he could
Oh,
think
Terry,
more clearly.
come on, Terry.
You don't think.
Terry,
wait, stop. No, stop.
Terry.
You don't think in that Commanders game he was thinking about his
not
next
for a
job.
second, Terry. Not for a second. Do you think in the 4th quarter of that game he's like, man, we got to get back in this football game. I'm just going to call this end-around pass to J-Mo because I got to worry about what I'm doing in Chicago next year. Not for a second, Terry. Come on, you know better than that.
Maybe not that, but he's thinking, okay, my shit don't stink. I'm Ben Johnson. Everybody wants me. I want to show on TV that I do deserve a head coaching job, so I'm just going to, call whatever.
No.
I do think he let his guard down. And you can go, all you want. I'm not changing my mind. I believe that man let his guard down because he was thinking about getting a head coaching job.
Combat Legs. Ben Johnson is an effing bum. So we're back to this now again.
Come on,
No,
you already.
that's how Lions fans
right.
are.
Come on, Neal.
And
you know
fuck
that.
Ben Johnson forever because he's a Bears coach now.
No,
but
that's right.
You could still say that he's a fantastic offensive mind. And I look at the Commanders game, and I see it both ways. I can see he was distracted a little bit for sure. I don't think you can quit like that. Is a huge life decision, and so that was on his mind at some point. But also, I know what you're talking. That play call on that 3rd and 1 is what they've done all year. It's how they ran their offense all year. It's what got them to where they were, and it would have worked if Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't stumble at the line of scrimmage. It would have been wide open for a touchdown, but Amon-Ra tripped out of his break. Jared Goff couldn't make the throw because he wasn't there, and sack fumble happened.
Yep.
And that's what ruined it, because even if it wasn't there, if Jared Goff gets sacked and it's 4th and 3, they're going to run the ball and probably get the first down. So
And then we would be like, oh, Ben Johnson, man.
I don't hate the play call because that was their offense. That's how they played football, and that's how they got to the point.
But in a situation, you're not kicking somebody's ass the way that they were kicking the Commanders' ass on the ground. And you had Jahmyr Gibbs, who was unstoppable.
That is true. He's averaging 7 yards.
So let's go away from that, and let's come up with some bumble-ass pass play in a situation like that. You ask anybody who's a lineman or running back or on that offense, how do you if you're kicking somebody's ass, do you want to continue to do that? Yes, because we know we can. We know they can't stop the run. But then after that play failed, Jared Goff, in my mind here, Neal, don't scream at me. Oh, you can. I don't give a damn.
Right.
But Jared Goff was in the mindset, I got to score 14 points every time we have the ball.
Defense.
He was pressing.
That led to his mistake.
He was pressing, yeah.
And he was concussed.
Right,
But
partially,
he
yeah,
still
for
turned
sure.
the ball over 4 times.
Lance in the chat. I'm not talking about the game you won. I'm talking about the one we lost. Oh, how convenient.
Yeah.
Worst call game ever.
Yeah,
So bad
everybody
it seemed
talk about
rigged.
that one.
Okay, that's stupid. So bad it seemed rigged.
Yeah. But
And the Lions were running the ball at a very high clip, right, against that team, and they did. And the team that the Commanders played next was the Eagles, who had just as good of an offensive line and running game as the Detroit Lions, with one of the best lines of the league in Saquon Barkley. The Lions ran the ball more than the Eagles did, and the Eagles blew them out by 30 points because they didn't turn the ball over.
It's a very simple game.
If the Lions wouldn't have turned the ball over, they would have blown the Commanders out.
Yeah. Twice. And like that the J-Mo play, like they're down, that's fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What, 10-ish minutes left? What was it? Do you remember?
the J-Mo play?
Yeah.
That was third quarter.
That was the only one where I was like, all right, that Ben Johnson, what the fuck?
Yeah, that just wasn't smart in that moment.
What was, they were down.
That was the third quarter.
They were down 3 scores.
At that
They were
time,
down
you
3
didn't
scores.
trust J-Mo.
Yeah.
He was a mental midget. You didn't trust him.
But also-
and now you got to have him reading a defense.
Yeah, and that's what, and also like throughout the year, obviously there were a lot of trick plays. There were a lot of guys throwing balls. Every single time they interviewed somebody and they were like, this offense is fun, but who shouldn't throw a pass in this offense? Everybody was like, J-Mo. It should not be J-Mo. J-Mo should not. And I saw him roll out there. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And it's also on him, though. Ben Johnson for calling the play, but also J-Mo's got to tuck it.
Yeah,
You can't throw
realize
into
it
double
ain't
coverage,
there.
brother. But it was just that was a bad play call. I agree on that.
You had a guy who was not in his right mind at that time because J-Mo was still going through stuff. We didn't trust him. The coaching staff didn't truly trust him. But now you put him in a position where he's got to read a defense. He's got to carry you through a very crucial time. Not doing it.
Sideless in the super chat. Ben called a pass on Craig's TD rush versus the Buccaneers on 4th down. Craig just grabbed the ball and said, "Not today, Ben." Has anybody heard that?
That was the wrong play. That is true. I don't know if it was he called the pass or I think it was supposed to be a run for DeAndre Swift, but he checked out of it and let Craig Reynolds, or whoever it was, let Craig Reynolds come in, whether it was Gibbs or Swift or whatever year it was. But it was supposed to be the other running back in there, but Craig came in and he just took it.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a different play call, but I know it was supposed to be for a different back.
Yeah, but Neal, we kind of got away from the question, and you were saying would Johnny Mo have those kind of balls to make those play calls, and just like
I just think it's human nature, because it's human nature at the beginning when you're in a new role on a team in an organization that's had success. That's human nature. Anybody's done that. If you're a manager in a business setting, have you walked in that door and made the same calls that you made throughout your time? No, like you don't feel comfortable doing that.
True, but it's the same team, the same players.
But he's still a human being, though.
No, I get it, but they are elite players. Why wouldn't you just trust your players in that instance? I wouldn't be afraid to call shit with this offense.
But see, you're putting the wrong person's hands. It's Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell's going to go up, okay, I'm putting my balls in a vice now.
Right.
It's 4th and 1. This is the biggest play of the game. Give me your best running play or give me your best pass play. Let's do this. We're doing this shit right now.
Yeah.
That's where the belief comes in. It comes from Dan Campbell.
True.
He's the one that's going to embody him to make a play and trust him. And you know what? If he comes up with a badass play that he knows will fail, Dan Campbell will change it. Say, we ain't running that.
What about in the NFC Championship game on the 4th down? That was a Ben Johnson call.
It was.
Did it work?
It would have. Josh Reynolds. It was on him.
User error.
Yep.
He's at the mercy of user error.
He wasn't distracted.
Terry, stop.
I agree with Terry.
I'm not.
You guys both stop.
There was definitely some of that there. You can't say that's the biggest decision he's ever made in his entire life. Like that you can't just tune that out as much as you want to.
No, dude.
And it was already made, and he was by all accounts already trying to create his coaching staff.
When that game's going on, you literally have everything in your life tuned out.
Yeah,
you literally do.
But
you
the
literally
week up
do.
to it, you don't. And that's just as important as in the game.
But if it was already made, why would he be thinking about it during the game? He already knew he was
Because he
going
was
to
calling
Chicago.
coaches and saying, who wants to be my DC?
Yeah, but you kind of have to do that.
When,
Right?
when the game was going on, like people are here sitting here.
They act like he called in.
Hey, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you want to be on the Bears coaching staff? Oh,
Hey,
hold on,
hey,
real
Chicago
quick.
management, hold on, I got to call this play.
Right, like,
See,
come
no,
on.
I think
Where are we going? What's the story
you guys
here?
are taking it too far. Like I said, I don't think it was like that. I don't think that he called a bad game or he threw it or anything like that. But it's definitely in his mind. He's definitely a little distracted because that's the biggest thing that's ever happened to him.
All right, fellas.
Erica in the chat asked a question. So if they lose with Johnny Morton, will he be the problem then? Well, no, that doesn't fit your narrative.
Depends on how they lose.
with him.
Yeah, right. It does depend.
Well,
on
they'll
how
lose because the play doesn't work, right?
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If they lose because of play calling, then yeah, that would be his
Well,
fault.
when is it because of play calling?
When it is.
When the plays fail.
When do the
play
plays
doesn't
fail?
work.
When
When
the
the play
players-
doesn't work.
yeah.
Okay, so it's on Johnny Morton then.
It depends.
It depends on what happens. Yes, if the plays don't work and the play calling is bad, that would be on Johnny Morton.
Well,
yes.
what constitutes if the play calling was bad?
We just said if the plays don't work. If it's,
What constitutes if the plays don't
I
work?
tell you what.
If it's first and 10 and you run the ball 3 times in a row every single time, that's bad play calling. Like I think we know what bad play calling is, and if it's that, then yeah, it's his fault
Seems pretty subjective though. Like if you had a narrative, it'd be pretty easy to fit.
for sure.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear. All right, T-Foss, you had a question? You want to do it when we get back?
Yes.
Okay, because I want to
Made me
hear this.
cough.
I do. Feldman.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer. They've got 5 different locations for you to choose from. Make sure you scan the QR code to see their massive inventory. It's Feldman Chevrolet. My guy Jay Feldman, he's been a great partner with Woodward Sports pretty much my whole time here. We really appreciate all that he's done for us and all that he does for the community. Gives back to a lot of different charities and organizations. So make sure if you're shopping for a car, you shop with Feldman Chevrolet. It's Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
It's part beauty, part beast. It's for those who dare to be different, for those who want to stand out, and for those who are built for more. The all-new Ineos Grenadier combines strength and style for an unmatched driving experience. Sold exclusively at Feldman Ineos of Waterford.
The backs are hot, and the weather's getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
At Gold Crown, concentrates are their bread and butter, crafting elite collab extracts since the caregiver days. Gold Crown partners with craft growers across the state to bring you exclusive full-spectrum concentrates, infused pre-rolls, and live resin-infused gummies. Their new line, Crown Jewels, is here, gelatin-free, effect-based, and coated in nerds for that extra pop, pop, pop. Find Gold Crown in over 300 dispensaries statewide. Smoke like royalty, all rise for the reign of royal highs, only with Gold Crown.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. The DJ says, it's because of play calling when we face a bad rush defense and we pass 35-plus times. Well, DJ, I would say that's more situational dependent. Wouldn't you? When you're down double figures for 66% of the game, you're going to throw more or you're going to run more, DJ? You don't have the luxury of time at that point. Come on, man. Understand flow. Understand game flow. Please. Please. T-Foss.
Yes.
You had a question.
Yes. Maybe I need you to help me with something.
Okay.
Not help, but help me. I see a lot of people making bets on the Lions to not even make the playoffs. And maybe I'm a fool, but I think there is no way the Lions don't make the playoffs. They're going to be in, that's a given. They're making the playoffs. A lot of people.
They are the most bet team to miss the playoffs.
Which is insane. Let me pull up Caesars here.
Probably just because they have crazy odds.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something wrong with me. I just said there's no way they missed the playoffs this year.
Yeah, nah. Unless an unforeseen, like, catastrophic injury to Jared Goff.
There's got to be unforeseen, plural.
Wow. All right, Caesar Sportsbook.
Shout out.
Lions to miss the playoffs, plus 160.
Plus money on that?
Plus 160 to
That's
miss the
crazy to me.
playoffs. In relation, let me see. Let's see. Let's see what the Eagles are. They are plus 350
To not make the playoffs?
to not make the playoffs. And guys, like, look, here's the thing with odds. All right, it's schedule dependent. It's math. It's
Yeah.
It's what a computer thinks of the math, not what somebody thinks of the team. When you have a schedule the way the Lions have a schedule, they're underdogs week 1. Everybody against the Packers. They are underdogs at Lambeau, Terry. You can get the Lions plus money. The Packers are a 1-point favorite. Just to give you the frame. So if the Lions are an underdog at Green Bay, will they be an underdog at Baltimore?
You would think.
Will they be Yeah. Will they be an underdog at Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Will they be an underdog at Cincinnati?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
They will not.
I don't think so either.
Cincinnati might be
Yeah.
a toss-up, but yeah.
Is Cincinnati better than Green Bay?
No.
No.
The defense sucks. dude.
Offensively, they might be better, but yeah.
I don't
Even
think
Not
they
as
have-
heavy.
Coffee. Bengals have a better record than the Packers.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll do
All right,
that.
we're in. All right,
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'll put it in the books.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves for a
It's
minute.
on wax.
I would do that. That's tough division too.
So you dudes bet coffee.
Yes.
That's really cute.
Thank you.
Coffee bets.
Yeah.
Coffee bets.
Shout
John
out
Neal is the
Birmingham
master of
Roast.
the coffee bets.
I know. I need a nice coffee right now.
I had my black coffee.
Hanson,
this
baby.
morning.
Terry, look.
Oh, real quick, before we get off of this and too far into coffee, like off of coffee.
Yeah.
My brother, who's bringing up his nephew or my nephew, he was supposed to bring the coffee, and then he texts us the night of, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to come up. Like Oliver had a rough night. We're gonna come up tomorrow afternoon." I was like, "Well, you were supposed to bring the coffee. We're not gonna have coffee for tomorrow morning because you're not gonna be here. You can't do that." So that's
Yeah, but you know what? Kids screw everything up.
yeah, it's true. But still,
When your
he's
kid is
washed.
sick or shut in or something, you got to shut everything else down. No coffee for you. You got to take care of the kid.
Yeah.
That's life.
I say we go to break. We check up on Mad Packs, then we come back and we
Why not?
keep talking Lions.
No, absolutely. Just real quick, Terry. Plus 160 is not worth it to me.
No.
Like I legit would bet the Eagles at plus 360 before
at
I
least
bet
you
the Lions
turn
at
it
plus
a profit.
160
Yeah.
without a second thought. Because when they win the division, like they're still gonna have a home playoff game. Sorry, Spain. Where'd you say we were going?
No, you're fine. We'll go to Mad Packs. Let me tell
Yeah.
you about Mad Packs,
Mad
the
Packs.
best product in
Shout out Colton.
the state. Just go to
Big shout out.
getmadpacks.com to find it near you. High-low pre-rolls, boom chocolate, tarantulas, THC, blizzard pack, infused moon rocks, or just any strain of their top-shelf marijuana. You can find it. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you that carries it today. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Game is won in the trenches. And our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neal Ruhl here for Buddy's. Still barbecue summertime at Buddy's. Barbecue at Buddy's. The barbecue brisket pizza. Guys, you heard me talk about the Sun Cruiser stuff. This barbecue brisket pizza from Buddy's is in that stratosphere.
Verified.
It is unbelievable.
Blue check.
I haven't messed with the barbecue chicken salad, but that's because the barbecue brisket pizza is that good, everybody. I'm just keeping it real. Get one tonight. Go to buddyspizza.com, save 10%, use a promo code 10meal, and try that barbecue brisket pizza. Guys, it's real. You'll thank me later. Barbecue at Buddy's. All right, we're back at it. Neal Ruhl, the legend, Terry Foster here in the building. Spencer Raxter, KG, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. And just, talking Detroit Lions and stuff like that. Somebody asked the question. I lost the message, but they said, Neal, since you have Caesars open, what is the Lions to make the playoffs? They are minus 250.
Yeah, you know that's minus money. Come on.
They're minus 250 right now. So, still a very, very good chance that they're going to make the playoffs. Everybody just chill.
I'm going to go further than that. They're making the playoffs. It's not a very good chance. It's guaranteed.
A definite. I'm with you.
I'm
Terry,
with the Tigers.
They're
winning this division. That's guaranteed. I know Spency doesn't believe it, but
no.
They're winning this division.
It's over.
Spenny's looking at prices.
OVA.
Spenny's got the Spenny's got the parlay on Caesar Sportsbook. Yeah. Guardians to win the division. Marcus Davenport all 17 games played. Yep. It's plus $2 trillion.
Cash out is at 10 cents.
Yeah, it's plus $2 trillion.
10-cent cash out is crazy.
Spenny will, if he wins this bet, he will become the second richest man in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Him and Eli right there.
And the casino's going to be calling them in a couple weeks. Hey, can we do a buyout for you?
No, they might be trying to assassinate him.
We don't want to pay that $2 trillion.
Which part of it should I hedge? Should I hedge Marcus Davenport
or the Guardians to win the division? Can we put it in the chat poll?
Yeah.
What's more likely? Guardians win the division. Marcus Davenport plays all 17 games.
This poll about to be
I'm
so
gonna go
against
Guardians.
Davenport. No, this poll
yeah,
going against
I think
Davenport.
the Guardians are. I think Davenport, there's a bigger chance of him playing every game. Yeah. And I won't even say 17. I'll say 16 because if they have the division one, or if they have to play the Vikings at the end, to win the division, how that's like a bye game. It's like a bye week for them.
The fans finna hate on Davenport. I already know they is. I can't wait to see this poll. They finna hate. I already know.
I am fast. You know what?
Gotta believe.
It's been a minute since I've been perfect wording, Spenny. It's been a minute since I've been this fascinated by a poll, Terry. Spenny said, "What's more likely? Guardians win the AL Central. Davenport plays 16 games."
I'm going Guardians, man.
I bet you are.
It's baseball. It's crazy. It's a crazy sport.
Nobody believes in Davenport, huh? When he get a sack, I don't want to see none of you motherfuckers celebrating. None of you.
No, you're mad. Unless you're punching air.
You're right.
Like
he'll get a sack and have a high ankle sprain that'll keep him out for 3 weeks.
He's not Steven Tulloch. Jesus Christ. No,
somebody in the chat asked, Neal, what's the Bears' odds to make the playoffs? They are plus 180 to make the playoffs. So it's around the same. For them to miss the playoffs, then you would have to lay about minus 250. So it's roughly the same odds of the Lions making the playoffs as it is the Bears to miss the playoffs. So there's that. Terry, can I ask you a question about this Lions defense?
You may not, but go ahead anyway.
And remember, one of the conductors of this train is in this studio. And he's behind a pane of glass right now. So just think, okay? Is the Lions' defensive hype getting to be a little too much to be realistic? I.e., Lions' top 3 defense. I.e., Lions' top 5 defense.
You dropped the word little. It's way out of whack.
Left the station already.
There is no. Stop it. There's no way the Lions. Are we talking about top 3 defense?
But
there's
top
no.
5.
Huh?
Top 5. We'll say top 5 for this argument.
How about this? Top half.
Top
5 defense? No, that's not happening either. Because you have to look at this. I think the Lions' defense will be better, but compare the quarterbacks that the Lions are facing this year as opposed to last year.
Give him the bell.
That is going to be the difference. And I would be satisfied if they finish top 10. They're not going to be top 3. They're not going to be the purple people eaters. They're not going to be top 5.
But Terry, what if they are though?
Top 10, I think that's a possibility. Top half, that's where I think they'll be.
They better be top half. We're going to be in trouble if
they
not.
will
Anybody got something
undoubtedly
smart to say?
be
Yeah,
top-
right.
top
They
half.
better be top half.
They're going to be a top 5 defense in the NFL next year.
Talk your shit, Span.
Whoa. You said next year.
Next,
You talking about
this
20
year. This
you
year.
talking-
This
year.
season.
Are you talking 2026?
This season, the
2025.
Detroit Lions will be a top 5 defense in the National Football League. You look at, are they playing better competition? Absolutely. Patrick Mahomes, very good. Joe Burrow, very good. Jalen Hurts, that Eagles offense, very good. They'll have Aiden Hutchinson back.
They
were a top 10 defense in the league last year, and they didn't have Aiden Hutchinson for 3/4 of the season. They are going to be a top 5 defense. They've got 2 of, if not the 2 best safeties in the National Football League. Aiden Hutchinson is one of, if not the best edge rusher in the National Football League. When healthy, their defensive line rotation is just as good as anybody else. They've got probably the deepest linebacking core in the league. Terrion Arnold is going to take a huge step being a second-year cornerback in the NFL. DJ Reed is an equivalent replacement to Carlton Davis, who he lost in free agency. Amik Robertson, one of the best slot cornerbacks in the National Football League. And Calvin Shepard has been here. He knows these guys. He knows what they likes to do. He knows how to use them, and has gotten glowing reviews from every single defensive mind that I've heard talk about him, including
I have
Steve Spagnuolo.
2 words to say, Tay. Whatever you say.
I'm
Not
just
the
saying,
Otay.
if your only argument
I
is
tell
they
you
play
what.
better quarterbacks, well, we have a better defense than we were going to have last year.
I don't drink coffee. Can I get an old-fashioned?
Old-fashioned bet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting real.
We
got 2 bets. It's on wax. We got 2
yeah,
bets
I gotta-
going on right.
I got to start a separate column here.
Right, 2 bets in one show. We betting liquor now. I love it.
Yeah, let's put some bourbon on the line.
They were a top 5 defense last year in the league. They were a top 7 defense throughout the entirety of the NFL when they had 20-plus guys on injured reserve.
These are facts.
I don't think, what they did last year was what Aaron Glenn did last year was more impressive than any Ben Johnson coached offense in this team in the tenure, because what he did, having a top 7 defense with 20 guys on IR, was absolutely insane. And that's not going to happen again. They're not going to have.
Is Aaron Glenn here this year?
No, and it's Calvin Shepard. Okay. And I'm just as confident as him as I am in Aaron Glenn.
The way he gonna call this defense. I'm just saying, but if we keep hearing that Hutch is better than he was last year, he's gonna mask a lot of your problems on defense. I think you're not counting
really
that factor.
better than he's ever been?
Yes.
According to literally all reports from everybody. Yes.
No. You have to watch out. They feed you bullshit coming out of training
Not everybody
camp.
feeding bullshit, Terry.
I even heard the Hendon Hooker was making some plays.
He was making some plays at camp, absolutely.
And we want his ass out, right?
Not every single outlet, I think, is feeding you bullshit, Terry.
No.
Like, come on.
Your head coach, who you said never lies, said that.
He don't. He told you how he felt about Hendon Hooker. Change of scenery is the words he used.
And if the only arguments against the Lions having a top 5 defense are Otay and they play good quarterbacks,
Otay's pretty good.
I'm pretty comfortable with where I am.
You're right.
With the Hutch stuff, yeah, I do know what you're talking about, Terry. A lot of smoke gets blown up people's asses throughout camp.
Yes.
But it's every player on the team, every coach on the team, every media member from both our media, national media, and Texans and Miami media are saying this dude's a freak of fucking nature. Like, I think it's, yes.
Back like he never left.
Hutch is back and better than ever.
I think he's going to be good, but to say he's better now than he's ever been, I'm not buying that.
What's good, Terry? Well, how many sacks? What's good? Lay your numbers on the line.
Let's go with an unlucky number.
13.
13.
He's going to be over that.
Yeah, I think
Otay.
Right,
yeah. I'd love to get a drop of that. That would, we need that drop.
All right.
Otay. Yeah, right there.
Otay.
Hey, but you know what? I love the optimism.
I do.
Usually it's when we talk Lions, they suck, they're awful, they'll never do anything. If And I've even heard from people that the window for the Lions is closed, which I think is a bunch
That's
of
asinine.
horseshit.
Yeah, that is crazy. All right, what were the terms? Terry said the Lions will not be a top
5
defense.
Yep.
Ooh, old-fashioned on the line. You love to see it.
With Spenny.
Hey, Spinny, when you serve me my old fashioned, I want you to sit it down and say, okay. Enjoy.
Can I put that in the terms?
I will. Yes, I'll agree to that. And Otay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't need the old fashioned. I just need you to come up to me and say, okay. I'll settle for that.
All right.
And if you don't need it, then I'll drink it, since it's going to go to waste anyway.
You're
So,
right.
is that fair?
Yeah.
Otay.
Word of the day.
Oh, boy. All right, Spenny,
I love it,
Spenny
man.
put a chat poll. Is top 5 too much to expect out of the Detroit Lions defense? No, 74%.
I mean,
We have Dan Campbell's words about his defense and how they've been performing.
well, let's hear the Lion head coach.
Yes.
Since you've been here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's certainly up there, you know. I mean, it's a real good unit. We stay healthy. We continue to grow, get better. We learn from our errors. You know, we've got guys that are playmakers. We got guys that are smart, you know. We can make a lot of checks. We can get in a lot of different calls. You know, we can create turnovers. So we got to stay healthy, and we got to keep getting better. There'll be things that we get exposed on that we got to learn from, and we got to clean up, just like offense. So I like where we're at, and believe me, man, nobody wants to play this in all 3 phases more than I do. I you know, and I want to find out how many different ways can we win games. Like that's man, let's get good at winning. And I don't care what it looks like. I really don't. As long as we believe we're playing clean football and we're playing up to our standard, that's all I care about.
Well, Terry, what wasn't heard was after that clip, Mike O'Hara going, Otay, after the clip.
And he would do that. But you know what? I don't process things as well as I used to. But I'm a little confused today. Here's what I've heard today. Top 5 defense. The offense is going to be humming.
Yeah, well,
It's going to be boomtown offense, but they may not make the playoffs. I'm confused.
That's why I've been confused all couple weeks now. Because it doesn't make sense to me. But they're minus 250 favorite to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Vegas knows.
People are betting
I'm
on
not
them.
putting any money on that.
Art Vandelay in the chat. Silky Terry Johnson. Hate. Terry, you're a Lions hater. The DJ, Terry, if you believe in Hutch like you claim you do, why are you so scared of these quarterbacks?
Because they can play. And I don't, you know, and Hutchinson's only one dude on the field.
That's all
and
you need.
The last time I checked, let me see, Lamar Jackson, he's got a little mobility.
Yeah.
Correct? They're facing the mobile quarterbacks, which we want here. That's why Hendon Hooker has to be gone, because I don't want to hear this. Oh, he's mobile. Let's get Hendon Hooker to replace Jared Goff.
I will do what I like to do in these situations, work backwards. At the Ravens, at Cincinnati, at the Chiefs, at the Eagles, at the Commanders. So you're playing Joe Burrow, and you're playing Baker Mayfield, and you're playing Jalen Hurts, and you're playing Jaden Daniels. Oh yeah, a guy named Patrick Mahomes as well. We know the guys, right? Like we know the quarterbacks.
3 of the guys who are going to be contending for most valuable player.
That's the only reason I didn't put the bet as top 3 offense or top 3 defense.
What are the terms? Like
top
points?
5. Top
Like-
5 total, defense points,
Top 5
yards
total.
allowed.
Well, some people do it by points, and others do by yards. So do we need to
To-
make a
total
decision?
defense
It's just
ranking.
total defense.
Total
Yeah,
defense
Total
ranking.
defense, yeah.
Okay.
So my question would then be, if you are at the Commanders, at the Eagles, at the Bengals, at the Ravens, at the Chiefs, at the Rams, just one, will one of those teams get in the 40s?
No,
How many of them will get in the 30s?
2.
Yeah, about 2.
Only 2?
Only 2. Probably the
Ravens.
Chiefs and the Ravens.
Okay. And because that's what it's going to come
To
down
be honest,
to.
I don't even know. The Chiefs get in the 30s.
The bet's in the books, right?
Chiefs said
Like,
they're going to be slinging that thing again this year.
I know. You and I have been talking about
Yeah.
that. Like, I want to see it.
Yeah, me too.
I do
I
want
want
to
to see
it.
him just take
it's
the
more
governor
fun.
off Mahomes again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, here. I'll be the oddball today. I think those teams have a great chance of making the 30s. The Chiefs will not.
Okay.
In the 30s. How
They
about
don't.
that?
Yeah, I'm with Spen. I won't believe it till I see it, though,
Right.
Spenny, because it's working.
The Bengals got a better chance of hitting the 30s for sure.
And Rashee Rice, who knows what's going on with him, if he's getting suspended or not. So
I think they said he is, but
I think they said 8 games.
Yeah,
I
something
saw
like
that
that.
somewhere. I don't remember if it was. Nothing's been announced yet. But
Yeah.
there is a possible suspension looming for him.
Before we cut to the break, I do want to say thank you to the Army of Bears fans that's in the chat right
I
now.
love 'em. I
The
love
numbers,
'em
the
dearly.
numbers are explosive today. Thank you.
Yep. We wouldn't be able to do this without fans like you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And to the Commanders fans, I know you stay in here. And the Vikings fans, I know you guys stay in here as well. I'll get a DM from 1 or 2 of you today. I know I
Oh, yeah,
will.
you know
and
you
I'll
will.
respond. I'll respond to everybody. You take the time to send me a message. I'll take some of my time to respond. 100%. And then I just send back, like the Vikings fan, I send back a screenshot of Justin Jefferson's box scores in every big game he's ever played. And it always starts with a 4 or a 5 in the yardage category. It's really weird.
Then you type Ote after it.
And
with the
then,
little-
then I'm going to say, Ote.
And you got to use 7 O's.
And send this picture.
You're right.
Can somebody send that to me?
Yeah, I'll send it.
Please.
Yo,
I got to
that's
put it in
gold.
my phone for when Terry calls.
Let's
I'll
go.
forward it to you. in Slack.
Ote.
That's his new contact photo.
Do you think Buckwheat would get his hair
I just
cut
sent
at
it to you
Lady
in
Jane's?
Slack.
Thank you.
Buckwheat, probably not, but
Yeah, I
hey,
don't know if Buckwheat
But
would go
if you
there.
asked him, he'd probably say,
No,
Ote.
say-
No, he could.
he could. He could.
They,
can
they,
do it all.
they do black hair.
They do. They do. Hey,
But you go to a lot of barbershops. Oh, no black hair. Can't do black hair.
Yeah. Lady Jane's will do it. Lady
Jane's
Jane's
will
will do it.
hook
And
you
you
up.
don't need an appointment either. You can walk in anytime and get an amazing haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all of that good stuff wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. It's wicked awesome.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
Loom Cannabis. Go to loom.com to find a location near you. Tons of products for you to choose from. Make sure you tap in with their buzzing drinks. Perfect for summer. Listen, Labor Day weekend, you're looking for something to do. You don't have to work Monday. Grab some buzzing drinks. Drink them by the fire, on the golf course, wherever you are. It's a perfect choice. These guys on the desk both love them. Sean Baligan loves them. I love them. KJ loves them. You will love them too. Go to loom.com. Scan the QR code. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your first order.
All right, coming down the stretch here, Big D Energy, Neal, Ruhl, Terry, Foster, KG, Spencer, Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there, get your thoughts out there. David Smith in the super chat. I went to the Black Rock in Portage.
Shout out.
Mentioned Woodward's discount. She looked at me like Hendon Hooker reading a defense. She didn't know what was. She didn't know what was going on.
Shit. Well, they're a little slow in Portage.
Yeah. I wonder if that's like a market, like Detroit market specific thing. I can't remember if that one was on the list or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, no Portage.
Yeah,
is
but
on
aren't
there.
we all
it says
over the world?
It says exclusions apply, so maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how that
Did she
lines
give you the
up.
discount?
Yeah, that's the question. Like David, like,
Right.
Did she give you the discount? I don't know. We'll find out though.
Mention my name and you'll get it.
Oh, Terry does move. Hey,
Terry Foster.
Terry moves units.
He does, no doubt. TFOS will get it done for you. The NFL is releasing their little top 100 player bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
This always is good for our line of work. They should do it earlier.
Yeah, they should.
Like beginning of August, but whatever. And they do it by tens, right? They do it, as you lead up till opening day. Well, they're up to number 20. They've gone from 100 all the way up to number 20. And Amon-Ra St. Brown was ranked number 20 in the NFL as the 20th best player. Like Penei Sewell. Yeah, shout out to Amon-Ra.
Oh, yeah.
Before everyone freaks out, Penei Sewell hasn't, been
announced.
listed yet because they're only up to 20.
Yeah.
So he's above there. But there you're looking at the Lions representation.
This is Amon-Ra's throughout his career.
Yeah, and
nice.
As he's, kind of evolved and progressed his way through the charts. And it's funny, Terry, because all I did, and I don't know why this is just me, but it seems to be this way, and I don't know why. I don't know how I can read words off a screen, and people get mad at me that that's what the words are on the screen, but they do.
People always kill the messenger.
Right. And I've never understood that, but whatever. I got broad shoulders. I can take it. I got into this Amon-Ra discussion before on a couple of occasions about with Justin Jefferson and how Amon-Ra is a fit here, and I'll take him because of the fit he has. I've also ventured into we need to understand how good Amon-Ra St. Brown has been here, and I pulled up the numbers with him and Jerry Rice at the exact points in their careers.
Yes, sir.
And they're very, very comparable. Just to give you an idea of the space that he's in. And Terry, when you're a fourth-round pick in this league and not a lot was expected of you, it's going to take you time to climb up these lists because you were handicapped from where you started from, right?
True. And he's not sexy.
And Terry, I'm happy to see this for Amon-Ra St. Brown, the person, because I know how he internalizes everything, and everything's a slight to him, and I love that. I live segments of my life like that too. Like I think you need that in your life sometimes. It's not what defines you or anything, but it helps drive you. And Amon-Ra has a scoreboard, and he can tell you the score on that scoreboard anytime you ask him. And I feel good for him that the only thing that follows the work and the results that he has is accolades like this. And it's good to see, Terry. He is probably another elite season or two away from being at the top of these lists, from being mentioned in the elite players in the National Football League. Because, Terry, I believe he is. I believe he is special. I believe he is one of the best players in the National Football League. I believe that.
Here's what I know. It's 3rd and 7, right? They're going to St. Brown. I know they're going to St. Brown. The opposing team knows they're going to St. Brown. Even the idiots in the arena know that they're going to St. Brown. And they do. Pass catch, 9 yards, first down, let's keep rolling. He always finds a way to get open. But the reason that he's not ranked 5th or 6th or 10th or something like that is because he's not a guy that's just going to do a fly pattern and beat the defense that way. He's a possession receiver, a very good one, but he's a possession receiver, and that's not sexy. He's not averaging 17 yards per catch. It's a more manageable 8, 9, 10 yards per catch, but he is moving the chains. He's getting touchdowns. He's doing things conducive to a team winning football games. But that doesn't resonate with everybody. And Neal, and probably you say you were happy to see him in the top 20, and he's always, feeling slighted. Maybe you wanted him to be ranked 98th, because then he could really be pissed off and just take it from there.
No, because people like him, Terry, and you've been around athletes like this. I think Isaiah Thomas was like this. People like him, 20 wasn't the goal.
Yeah.
20 pisses him off just as much as 67 did a couple years ago. Like, it's just the way that he's built. And you hear it when he talks. You hear it when he does his podcast. You hear it when he talks, not necessarily to the media, but when we see the other side of Amon-Ra St. Brown, i.e. in the podcast and when he's talking with his brother and, they have his dad on and stuff like that, like you get a feel for how he is. And I'm happy for him. It's just certain guys like him. And yes, this shouldn't, I guess. And I see people in the chat talking about, the Chase and the Justin Jefferson stuff that you talk about. You hear about it even with the contract stuff. Like, the Lions think so much of him. They cut him that check.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have to hold out, hold in, didn't do any of that stuff. He signed it. Nothing changed. Penei Sewell, same deal. Went in, signed it. Nothing changed. No one says a word because they're all pro guys, man. They just are. So, again, happy for the dude. He will be higher on this list before it's all said and done, I think.
And
Absolutely.
This also means that Jared Goff is either ranked over him or not on the list. And there's no way he's not on the list.
Yeah.
So it looks like Jared Goff's going to be a top 20 player.
Yeah, what makes more sense? Jared Goff being ranked in the top 20 or not being in the top 100 at all?
Top 20.
Yeah.
So you
But I
expect
think
Jared Goff to be on there?
I think having him over Amon-Ra is kind of crazy. But again, I like they have Cooper DeJean on this list over Kirby Joseph, and Xavier McKinney was like 20 spots higher than Kyle Hamilton. I don't think Brian Branch is even going to be on the list. Like, this one's really funky. Normally these are really good. This one's been kind of weird.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Adam in the super chat. Holmes masterclass. $30 million for St. Brown. Chase $41 million. Jefferson $35 million. CeeDee Lamb $35 million. DK Metcalf $34 million. Brown 32, Terry 32, Saint 30. Extend early. It works. Adam, there is some fluff built in. Terry McLaurin's not making $32 million a year when that deal's over.
No.
Ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
It will not go down.
You might be asking for it.
That was essentially, you watch this. It'll be, when you boil it down and get rid of the fluff, this is going to be a 2-year deal between 55 and 62, 63 million. That's what it'll be. When you all boil it down, that's what Washington will be on the hook for.
Yeah,
guaranteed, because that's really all that matters. Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there and get your thoughts out there. The Bears fans, they're spamming and doing what they do, and that's fine. We appreciate the clicks, guys. Like, for real, we do like it. But no, Terry, it's just I don't. The Jared Goff thing, where he'll be in there, I think it's kind of St. Brown-esque. You can say what you want about him, about Jared Goff. And this is, a lot of it's numbers-based. Second in the league in yards, fourth in touchdowns last year. Second in the league in yards, fourth in touchdowns the year before that. Like, Jared Goff has had as good of a 2-year run as you've seen in this league, certainly in a long time.
That's correct, but he's either in the top 20 or he missed the top 100. What do you think is going to be at the end of the day?
He's got to be in the top 20.
I think it's top 20. Jalen Hurts was 19, I guess. I don't know. I saw that somewhere. I don't know if that was true.
So they're going to put Jared Goff ahead of Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is 19. Yeah, he's one over Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I find that one hard to believe.
I do too. That's what I'm saying. I find it hard to believe that he would be ahead of Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jalen Hurts, but I find it even harder to believe that he wouldn't be in the top 100. Because he was in it last year. He was like 25 or something last year or something like that. He was pretty close.
Yeah. And all he did was be second in yards and fourth in touchdowns another year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't do anything. The only thing he did was to improve that, not to hurt it. They had one of the greatest offenses.
And he was in the MVP race this last year.
Fifth in the MVP voting.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, who in this room thinks Jared Goff is better than Jalen Hurts?
I do.
Yep, better at being a quarterback?
He's better at throwing the football.
No,
I think they
better at ordering a
better
pepperoni
player.
sandwich.
Yeah. I think they are extremely similar. Obviously different skill sets, but skill level, I put them pretty much right next to each other.
Yeah.
So if Hurts is 19 and Goff is 18, I would be more surprised that Goff and Hurts are both ranked over Amon-Ra and Gibbs.
Quarterback league, though, man.
Quarterback league, though, yes.
Quarterback league. Like, look at what we talked about for the whole middle 45 minutes of the show. When we talk about the Lions' offense and offensive coordinator, what does it come down to? They turn the ball over 5 times in the playoff games. Who wears that? Quarterback wears it. Like, he gets a glory, he wears it.
Jared Goff in 2023 was number 66. I'm trying to look and see what he was last year. He was 66 in 2023. I believe he was 30-something. He was 35 in 2021. I don't know.
Well, he's done nothing to remove himself from the list.
No, that's what I'm
But
saying.
I don't think he's done enough to be ahead of Jalen Hurts.
I would agree.
It's going to be really weird.
ISO Russ says Goff chokes in big games, Hurts wins. It's a difference.
I mean, you can't really argue it that much. He's won the past 2 big games. Goff has lost the 2 biggest games of his
Hurts
career.
lost the Super Bowl too, though.
Yeah, Hurts did lose the Super Bowl as well.
And lost to Tampa in the playoffs.
And he's yep. So, Goff hasn't yet.
So, again, and I would argue there's a Detroit tax on that. To win a playoff game here is not just a playoff win.
And the Eagles did not win the Super Bowl last year because of Jalen Hurts. That's why when we had this argument with Goff and where he ranks, that's why I said Jalen Hurts is not in that elite quarterback room either. Even though he won the Super Bowl, he won the Super Bowl because, I'll say it every time, they had 21 of 22 day one starters playing in the Super Bowl.
Which
if
is
the
a
Lions had
commonality.
that, they would have won the Super Bowl too.
Which is a commonality of every Super Bowl.
Gotta stay healthy.
Every Super Bowl winning team. And when Patrick Mahomes had injuries,
they lost.
And he was awful.
Running for his life.
He didn't just all of a sudden magically stink.
And that's I put Jalen Hurts and Jared Goff into the same tier of like elite game manager, where if everything around them is working well, they're going to be really good, and you just need them to make 1 or 2 plays, and you'll win a game. And that's what Jalen Hurts did in the Super Bowl. Jared Goff has not been able to do that yet, but I don't put. Last year was majority because the team fell apart, but Jared Goff also threw a ton of interceptions. They would have lost to the Eagles if they would have beat the Commanders anyways. So.
It's so funny, Terry. Like, we get all worked up and we sit here and we yell at each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Different topics, but it all comes back to that very same thing. Like, who's healthy and who's not healthy. And the team that's not healthy rarely wins. And the team that is healthy usually wins.
Yeah.
And we've seen Patrick Mahomes look mortal in 2 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Did he choke in those 2 games? Did Patrick Mahomes choke?
He was running for his life.
There was no path to victory.
Right. Subjective.
Yeah.
Some people would consider that a choke job.
There was
Patrick Mahomes.
There was no path to win.
You're supposed to overcome.
If he wasn't Patrick Mahomes, they wouldn't even been in the Super Bowl.
Right, big facts.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's how some fans think. Oh, he's supposed to overcome. He's Patrick Mahomes.
Like imagine imagine the Lions win the NFC Championship game and in the Super Bowl, Panay's out and Taylor Decker's out.
Oh, Jared Goff is cooked.
That's what happened to Mahomes before the Bucs Super Bowl.
My man was throwing the ball horizontal. Like literally.
And he was still not letting his team down. He threw that. That would have been like a wide open touchdown to Justin Watson, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that would have been
tough.
like the greatest touchdown pass of all time. And his
for
receiver
real.
just sold.
Where do you want to go here, Spenny?
Where are we at? Let's do jars and then we can sign off. So KG, tell us about jars.
Let me tell the good people about jars. Let me start some music first. But jars.
Okay.
All right, Woodward sports fans. Whether you're hitting the game or just simply chilling, Jars Cannabis has got you covered. Jars is home to Michigan's largest lineup of rec cannabis products. They got 27 locations across Michigan, repping Michigan in a big way. 9 locations right here in Metro Detroit, so there's always one nearby. And if you're in Grand Rapids, Madison Heights, or Milan, get ready. New stores are coming your way soon if they aren't here already. Go to jarscannabis.com to get your favorite marijuana products today.
Segment
Okay.
of the show.
Minutes left.
Woodward
Fade
Sports.
me out.
Let's ride off on this one. Woodward Sports Super Chat by Dante. T-Foss, I'm curious to get your thoughts. Thoughts on Bryce Underwood as a second coming of Jesus for Michigan quarterbacks? LOL, come on now. Let the kid play and grow as a quarterback.
Play the kid.
But that won't happen. Terry, he's in a tough spot, man.
He's in a tough spot, but he also plays for a fan base that has cried. They're like the little boy that cries wolf. Everybody who comes in there with 5 stars or 4 stars is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So he's under a lot of pressure there. And now he comes with a contract because he's being paid $10 million. So I think
up to $10 million.
Yeah, up to,
by the way.
yeah.
it's probably more.
Yeah. Well, and that's over the life of the deal. It's
Right,
not,
right.
He's not getting $10 million per season. I feel like people don't know that. But T-Foss, he's
Neal, keep it real.
I have not seen a kid, a freshman, roll in from high school to college under this kind of pressure.
No, he's under some pressure for sure.
Because this fan base will turn on him. It'll take 2 games. If he comes out and doesn't play well against New Mexico.
The stupid fans, yes. But
if he comes out and doesn't play well against New Mexico, and then he doesn't play well at Oklahoma, and they lose, which is possible.
There'll be some doubters, absolutely. I agree with that.
You know social media will erupt, Terry. Am I wrong on that?
Well, the Oklahoma game is the one you really need to watch.
You're right.
I'm not sure if New Mexico is a quality ball club.
No, but I'm saying, though, say he throws a couple picks, and they win like 31-7.
Yeah, there'll be some detractors.
And, overridingly, the fan base will be like, well, it's his first start. He's a high school kid. Like, give him a minute here. But you let him throw 2 picks at Oklahoma and they lose?
Yeah, it'll be a different tone.
For some people.
Oh, yeah.
For some people.
It'll be over.
to a segment of fans, it will be over.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it works.
I don't give a fuck. Compared to what we have last year, like Bryce is the genuine article. He does so much more on the football field than Davis Warren and Alex
Michigan
Orgy.
should have run the wishbone last year.
Yeah, like it's bad. It was bad, but he's a breath of fucking fresh air to somebody that ain't got lungs.
But you know what? If he runs onto the field and doesn't trip over his legs, he's gonna look better than whatever they had last year.
That is also true.
It's a low bar, Terry.
Lance says they also have us. He's saying us. They also have us favored to win by 42.5. That seems wild.
I mean, it's New Mexico State, but never take a big spread, not even in college. So.
Yeah, but it's very hard for Michigan to beat the point spread because
there's a Michigan tax.
They just
I
throw
would take
points
them to
at
cover 36.5.
Oh, that's steep. That's steep.
No,
bro.
I would take New Mexico to cover.
Yeah, because I'm like
42.5.
42?
That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what Lance said.
It was 36 earlier
on
Caesars.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but not
that's because
44.
Big Blue is betting that big money.
Bro, Vegas is baiting y'all. Don't take that. 44.
No. That's y'all betting on Michigan. 36 is not
I would
enough, so
take
they have
Georgia
to
to
up it
cover
to
that spread, let alone
They try to get
Michigan.
money on both sides.
Yeah,
of the spread.
Don't fall for it.
There's a Michigan tax, there's a Yankees tax, there's a Cowboys tax.
Yeah.
That they're just heavily bet.
Correct.
Because they're a brand name. All right, that will do it. We'll be back at it tomorrow. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to talk about week 0.
Yeah.
That's the way it works.
We're going to talk
I'll
college.
Yeah.
We'll talk this week.
We will.
Oh, yeah. We got to get into
week
it. I need your true feelings about Michigan.
If the opportunity presents itself, we'll chat.
No, I know.
Can't wait.
Just get your 24 playoff.
The first jab that you waiting to throw, I know it's there.
Just get your 2014 playoff in, man.
See,
That's a Big Ten one.
There
Because
it
you would
is.
have been in the playoff
There
last
it
year.
is. There's the jab.
You would have been in.
You can't help yourself.
Is Michigan going to be in the playoffs this year?
You goddamn right.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll be saying that to you.
Hey, T-Foss,
I'll be saying that to you in January.
T-Foss, don't worry.
Okay.
Because if it goes down a road where it looks like that's not going to happen, he'll come back and say, well, it was always going to be a wash. They had a freshman quarterback, just like last year.
I promise on everything I love, you won't get that out of me this year.
It was always going to be a wash.
Buddy boy.
All right, T-Foss, I'll see you on Friday.
I'll be here, and I got a 4 for 4.
You got a Terry Foster 4 for 4.
That's
I
right.
want the Spencer Raxter Labor Day weekend 4 for 4.
Got you.
We'll have NFL, college. I'll have a get right for you. It'll be a Bourbon Friday. I can't wait. Friday show is what's getting me through the week right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait
It's
for
gonna be
Friday.
Glad
fun,
I'm
man.
part of it.
Absolutely.
It's gonna
We'll
be
be
fun.
in there. But tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll be back at it. For KG, Spencer Raxter, T. Foss, I'm Neal Ruhl. Thanks for watching. Okay.
See you.